The fight is over. You were all successful in killing the Ghast Queen. No one knows how long she will be gone before she returns, but you at least know it's going to be a long time. It was a hard-fought victory, but not without some sacrifices. Retcon, one who's been with all of you since the very beginning, fallen victim to the Ghast Queen, losing their life and their body disintegrating, melding with the stones of the chasm. As all of you reel from the battle, just trying to recuperate and replenish yourselves, it is up to you to just say a few words for your fallen companion.
Who?
All of you. Anyone.
No. Who?
Well, here lies scattered Redcod. I remember him so poorly well. I remember the day I think I met him. He helped me cover up the murder of that one night. Because I offered him about 50 silver. He was hungry that day. I remember the day Irkbluz trained him for so long, he ended up passing out. Not out of tiredness, but because he missed picking up his paycheck. He got evicted because he couldn't pay rent. I remember the day Gareth accidentally cursed him with the wild magic staff. Obviously it was Gareth and not me. I didn't say it was Gareth. He was a good guy.
Would anyone else like to speak?
Yeah, I don't remember him.
Retcon was an amazing fighter. Irk remembers when he met Ret. He thought Ret had a penis on his face, but it was just his nose.
I feel like
Irk
I
now
definitely
knows
would've
what
remembered
Trunk
that.
is.
He kept calling his home some weird place named Philadelphia, where he was born and raised.
Sounds made up. He might have been
He talked about spending most of his
confused.
time on a playground.
I remember the talks we had about unionizing the city guard, and how he never got paid enough by Irkbluz. I tried to tell him that it was a guard's wage, but he wouldn't listen. That boy fought for every penny he ever earned. But yet, here he lies, scattered amongst the floor, blowing in the dust.
It was kind of sad that he missed coming with us to Lady Starfall's Island. He would have actually earned some platinum in his life.
Rest easy, Private Penis Face. He's just gonna salute the pile of ashes.
As you salute the ashes, Irk, you remember the moment that Rhett taught you that common had homonyms, and a tear sheds from your eye.
Yeah. Can't believe he's gone.
If Linnea was here, we'll go ahead and we need someone to go ahead and act like Linnea. Can one of you please get up and like scream into a closet, please?
It wasn't real! Gosh, guys!
That sounds like the perfect impression of Brillow impersonating Linnea. That's what that sounded like.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh,
Don't
goodness.
do that! Do not desecrate that corpse, Brillow!
Do not
No,
give
it's true, she
Brillow the
would say
wild
that.
magic stuff.
Oh goodness. Oh, you guys are so much fun.
It was you who set the black market on fire.
This is true. That's not a lie.
That actually was true.
That
part's
was
not.
true. Yeah, I don't. I felt like
Do you have
Yeah.
proof? Do you have proof?
I was there. What do you mean? Do I?
Do you have
We're all
proof?
there.
You have proof? We were there, dog.
I didn't see a thing.
That's because
Your
Gareth
eyes
was
were
your
closed
accomplice.
because you were the one starting the fire.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I feel
goodness.
I feel like you're changing history.
We
Is
did
this-
that
you
too.
changed
Is this a,
history.
is this a retcon?
Private
Is it-
retcon at your
No,
service,
that's
sir.
a retcon. What's the ashes?
Now,
I give the his ashes some gold coins, just so he's not stuck on the river Styx.
there's not really a body. Where are you gonna put him on? Because you're supposed to put it over his eyes. So,
Eh, Close
Yeah,
enough.
it's good enough. I think the it's
also,
a
I'm
retcon,
pretty
probably.
sure his soul was consumed by the gas queen.
Gareth will give him a smiley face in the ashes and put the gold coins on his eyes.
Perfect. It works. We're gonna say it works.
Loopholes, baby.
2 eyes and a smiley face. Wait, Gareth, where's the?
Where's the
I'm just-
penis face?
Yeah, where's the penis face?
Where's his third leg?
Oh, no.
Needs trunk and ears.
Where's his Philadelphia?
What is happening?
Yeah, where's
Not
his
look
Philadelphia?
realistic enough. Might not work.
Needs more Philadelphia, I think.
We're going to go ahead.
They don't segregate in hell, guys.
We're gonna go ahead and move on from here.
Hey, you were the
Uh,
one who wanted to do eulogies.
I know, and it was fantastic. It genuinely was fantastic.
We would be here all day though.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
But now, I think you guys may have already talked to each other, and I think you've got some preparations to do. So, does everyone have in mind what they would like to do? If so, I will begin to go down the line.
I really don't have any idea what I want to do. TBH.
Well, if you want, we'll wait then. Why? Like you can hear what
Well-
the others have to
well-
say, and you can decide, or you just talk to them.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Don't.
Jade, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, it depends on the favor. But what did you need?
Keep Irk distracted for a minute.
Irk, check it out. Do you like keys? 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 Keys?
What do they open? Give them to me.
Hey,
lumber after Jade.
hey, Eric and Jade, can you guys help me out with something?
Keys? Keys? Sorry, I'm busy now, Brillow.
No, it's gonna
Keys?
keep.
Keys?
Get
help-
back here.
It's
I
gonna
want
help.
them now.
It's gonna help keep you guys busy.
God damn it! All right. Urk has turned into a toddler. Who really wants the keys?
What do you mean turned into?
Isn't he like only like
The-
14?
This whole time,
No,
Urk,
no,
Urk
no.
has only been like 9.
Mentally, maybe, yeah.
Mentally in common.
I don't think a 9-year-old could bench like 300 pounds, but you know, hey.
Depends on the 9-year-old.
I mean,
okay,
I
I
mean,
guess.
if you see like a freaking giant,
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Jade and Urk, would you guys like to help Brillow as part of the distraction?
Sure.
Yes, I will.
All right.
I give them like arrows shafts and arrow stuff, and I ask them to help make arrows out of cursed spearheads.
Oh my god. So the spearheads are going to be a bit heavier than what a normal arrowhead would be. But this is something that can happen, so I will allow it.
Yeah, I just remember that you said that it was allowed to be arrowheads or spears
Right.
at the
Okay.
start.
Okay. Then yeah. Then you're fine.
Would they be able to be crossbow bolts?
Crossbow bolts probably not, because those do tend to be made a little differently.
Yeah, because I have a crossbow, not a bow.
I can take him.
Can,
Urk win archery contest. Remember, he is best archer.
Oh, goodness.
That really smarts when you say it like that. So, keys, Urk, keys.
I also need to borrow somebody, guys.
How much money did you need?
Yes.
Oh,
Urk's gonna hand you 7 gold.
I'll return it after we make it through.
Keep
Alright.
it. Urk not care. It only money.
So, Brillow, you have them making arrows out of the cursed spearheads, correct?
Well, I'd have them attempt to make crossbow bolts if possible.
Okay,
I
I
don't
will
think-
have. Do any of them have tinkerer's tools?
I for
let me
sure
double
do
check.
not.
I don't
are
believe
you
Smith's tools.
Smith's tools. That is what I meant. Smith's tools.
Yes, Urk does.
Do you have proficiency in the Smith's tools?
Yeah. I have proficiency with Smith's
Okay,
tools.
then it's 16 arrowheads, correct?
I think so.
Irkbluz.
Is
This while I have Gareth explaining what he's going to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have you roll me 16 Smith tool checks.
I'm going to give
Cool.
him guidance.
So it's gonna be D20 plus your proficiency bonus plus a D4.
Okay. So I'll do one.
And if you want to do it
Should
all
I-
at once,
Should I
you
do
can.
16? Yeah.
Wait, there is a way for you to do it all at once.
Yeah, that would be
Oh, okay.
dash RR space the number.
Or if you just want to roll 1d20 plus your proficiency, you can do exclamation RR 1d20
Oh.
plus 5. Or what's our proficiency bonus now? Plus 4 plus 1d4. You do exclamation point RR 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
1d20 plus 4 plus 1d4.
Right. Yeah. So, but it would be RR 16, right?
Sorry,
Space
RR
1d20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I'm looking at.
That is a lot.
Cool.
All right, Gareth, go ahead and
True nat 20.
describe what you're doing.
Gareth is gonna reach into his bag of holding. And he's gonna pull out that book that seems to be missing pages.
Right.
He's gonna start scouring through the book, looking for anything he can find that may be useful in the coming days. And then he just, as his fingers going through the pages, it just kind of stops at one specific page. And then he closes his eyes and lets out like a very loud sigh. And as he stands there for a moment thinking, his eyes just immediately pop open. He's like, fuck. This is not good. This is not good at all. Shit. And
Is
now
this
he's-
from what we talked to each other about before?
Yes.
Okay.
And he is going to kind of wander away from the group as far as he can.
I would say with that, then you could go back down into the chambers a bit more, so you're a little more secluded.
Because he realizes what he has to do, but he's
Way over here.
certain it's not going to be good for anybody.
All right, so you go to seclude yourself. Just to try to stay away from everyone. So, let's see. all the
Do I
arrows
take a
as
chance?
they're being made. All of them except for 2 can become crossbow bolts. 2 of them, unfortunately, just don't work out.
Yeah, I imagine he's kind of doing it like assembly line style, and he takes the one and it's just like snaps in half. Just,
Yeah.
oops, tosses it behind his shoulder. Goes to the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna say this takes roughly an hour because I mean, obviously, it's gonna take time to get them right.
Totally.
This is the first time Brillow and Irk has worked on a mechanical project. this
That's
entire
true.
campaign.
It really is. By the way, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Actually, if Jade's not doing anything.
Yeah, sorry, Brillo. I was gonna say that looks like enough successes. I don't think I need to use.
Oh yeah,
luck
no, it's
your-
fine.
good luck. Yeah, I'll save it.
If Jade's not doing anything, Gareth will get within range of message. And
Okay.
ask Jade to accompany him.
And I will ask
Okay.
Irk to accompany me.
I'll go with Gareth.
And Linnea's gonna stand over here doing horse things.
Irk, I need you to protect me. I'm about to do
Playing with
something
Stumpy.
smart.
Fine.
Jade?
The way you say that make it sound like you do something stupid, but okay.
Gareth
Yes,
and Jade,
Gareth?
you are secluded and like way out of earshot of Brillow and Irk.
He pulls out his book once again, the one with all the torn pages in it. This is a spell book that I had in my younger days. There's a spell you can see here that was started. Unfortunately, I never finished the spell. Unfortunately, I need the help of someone in order to finish it. But this may go awry. So,
Are you
I'm
sure
out-
you want me to
well,
help with that then?
I don't necessarily need your help for creating the spell. I may need your help if what I do goes awry,
Oh, so like,
because I'm calling upon someone who's been a detriment to the party to help me finish this spell. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the one we need or the one that wants us dead. And I cannot bring forth this person in front of Urk. Because if I do that, and it is the person I need, I know Urk will kill him on sight. I must
okay, you
bring
gotta
forth-
be straight with me, Gareth. What do we mean?
I need to converse with Luthor.
Okay. That's what I was afraid you were going to say. Is he needed? Like, no way around it.
I cannot remember this spell at all. I have gone through what memory I have and scoured it, and I cannot think of a way to finish the spell. He was helping me create this spell, and I believe it could be crucial to our conflict with the God Killer. So it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
But I fear that if I summon Luthor, meaning to bring the one that we are supposed to meet with to us for safety, that I may summon the one we don't. And other than casting Force Wall around Urk, I have no way of protecting the one that I need.
Okay. I understand. How will I know if it's going awry?
Well, I'd assume if he attacks us.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty easy then. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'll give it a shot. But again, I bring you with me because I feel I can trust you with this. As he pulls out the gate scroll that he got from Morthos's chambers, or wherever the fuck we got it from, I forget.
Yeah, you got it from Morthos's chambers. You will start to cast gate then.
I'm just making sure I remember how this works.
Because it's a scroll, you will need to make me a spell scroll check technically. So it is
It is a 9th level spell.
yeah, so it would be 10. So you need a 19 or better, and it's a d20 plus your spell casting modifier.
All right, so I need to roll a 14 or better. Here we go.
Gareth.
Irk, how do you feel about this? Out of character.
He's so mad that he's unable to speak.
He literally can't say anything. He's
He's in the
Furious.
closet.
He's blinded by the red hot rage of 1,000 suns
the red hot rage of 1,000 suns.
as his shirt rips on and off. 1d
Oh,
single style.
fuck, this is not going to work.
That's a
Well-
2.
Gareth, did you take the Gas Queen feat?
I did not.
As
Oh, hold on.
You have a boon of luck, as well as your D.
No, I used my boon of luck
Oh,
during the
you
fight.
did. Yeah.
well, I'm pretty sure we would have took a break after the fight, wouldn't we?
Where we picked up, you guys didn't take a break.
Yeah, no, I think we just
Ha ha!
right at the end of the fight.
Chrono shift, motherfucker!
There you go. Okay.
It works on ability checks.
Oh,
Let's go.
Do it again.
wait. Didn't he do this after he took Jade? And while Irk and I were making arrows? Could we argue that he had a short rest in between then?
Well, Irk is still technically making arrows at the moment.
Oh.
So this is
okay.
happening while he is starting and making the arrows.
Okay, this potentially could work. I need to roll.
All right, so that's an 8. What's your spell casting ability modifier?
Shit. No, that's 15 total.
I don't think
Fuck.
Let's see. The only other thing that can be offered to you is if someone else gives you inspiration.
Take it.
yeah. Well, Brillow, I'll let you save yours. I'll give mine.
Fuck. No.
All right, never mind. I'll do mine then.
15.
This is why we should have taken a short rest after the fight. I thought it was just implied that we did.
No.
Oh god, it just keeps getting worse.
How did you do this?
I have a +5 to my fucking spellcasting
Why
modifier.
didn't you take a break after the fight?
I really don't think it's his fault
Oh.
for not taking
No.
a break after the fight.
No, the rolls are just bad, unfortunately. I don't believe there's anything else you can try, Gareth, unless
No,
someone else is willing to give you inspiration.
Urk
Oh
is
fuck
so
it, you can
pissed.
have my inspiration.
Watch it work because Irkbluz is bringing
Oh,
Nell's
for
mortal
fuck's
enemy.
sakes!
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Did I just tacitly give you my permission to summon my mortal enemy?
Oh, wait till I cast the spell.
Oh no.
After everyone else has used their inspirations now.
Yeah, this isn't looking good.
Guys, this ain't looking too hot.
You are successful, and you in casting the gate spell. Now you are still going to have used your Chronal Shift and the D6 thing.
Yes.
So,
Alright.
but you are successful in casting the gate spell.
I will mention the name of the person I am trying to summon. He pulls out the scroll. He reads the spell.
Guys, what if it doesn't work at all?
I wish to summon forth Luthor, Franklin, Waychild.
What?
What?
As you mutter the words, a gate opens. The shimmering
say
silver
Waychild,
light
did he?
envelops the area that you guys are standing in. Let me go ahead and change the music a bit. We're going to switch it to this one.
The,
Mm-hmm.
Luthor's not. You didn't make Luthor Gareth's child, did you?
You watch as a foot steps through this shimmering sphere. Coming into full view is an elderly man carrying a spell book with him, wearing robes. As he looks around, lays his eyes on Jade, and then lays his eyes on Gareth.
I've got my hand at the ready
Oh.
on.
Where have you been, cousin? I've been waiting for you.
I have been trapped, apparently, in a loop. But I figured for time purposes, I would bring you forth to me, rather than come to you. I
Well,
believe
honestly,
time
it's
was of the essence.
It's about time. I've been waiting in the wastelands for, God, months, waiting for all of you to arrive.
Yes, I fear we've been dealing with strange, very powerful magic that was altering our minds. But we have dealt with that now. But
Well-
I bring you forth because I need help.
You need... Is that not what we were doing when we were going to the wastelands? We were going to try to take care of the God Killer.
Yes, but I have found a spell that I think can help us.
A spell that could help? What do you mean?
As again, he pulls out the book and flips to the page and turns the book facing Luthor.
He kind of, pulls out some glasses, leans in. Our unfinished spell.
Yes,
You truly think we can finish it now?
I don't think we have a choice.
But that was years of culmination of research. Years of magic and testing. You think we can finish it in, what, a matter of days? We may not even have that.
We have no choice. The God Killer, I've seen the future. I've seen what the future holds for us. And it is grim. And no matter what I have done, no matter what the group has done, nothing changes. It all stays the same. But that was before I found this book. I believe it may be our hope.
Well, trusted you this far, and you've prevented Irkbluz from killing me outright, so we can actually finish this.
Oh, he actually doesn't know you're here. So I'd stay quiet if I were you.
Lord. It was already hard enough to allow him to accept me in the first time. If he knows I'm already back here, he might slash my head straight off.
Yeah, I don't think actually many of us would be upset. But,
Yes. Listen, I'm not the Luther that you're fighting. I'm from a separate timeline, and unfortunately, he's decided to take over.
okay.
I actually saved Irk at one point from falling to his fiery death.
Cool. Still. I so badly
understand
wanted
the
to say,
hatred.
cool motive, still murder. It's just. Yeah, no, that's great and all. I'm pretty sure you'll have a hard time convincing Irk that.
I don't need to convince Irk of it, I just need him to deal with me until we can get rid of the God Killer. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just be quiet.
Gareth,
Just don't.
if you believe the flaming hourglass is our best chance, then we will need to get to work immediately.
Well, I believe this is the best location where we can work on it, as I do not believe the God Killer would find us here.
He looks to both of you. How long do we have before we need to head out then? Because like I told you in the town months ago, the sooner the better. That barrier is weakening.
How long do you think it will hold?
I do not know. The demons around it seem to actively be allowing it to spread. And at the point that it's at, I can only imagine maybe 5 more days before it's broken.
Oh, sorry. Meant to be muted.
All right. Jade, I ask that you return to the group and let them know that I am safe, but I'm working on a spell to stop the God Killer.
Are you really going to leave now?
I need to work on this spell, and we need to keep that town safe.
And unfortunately, for the manner of this spell, we have to be in a very specific area. We can't be surrounded by necrotic energies that fill this area. We have to be sterilized, and we have to be surrounded by flame and time magic.
Hold on. I gotta step away for half a second.
Well, I trust Gareth, but I don't trust you.
If you don't trust me, then why don't you come with us? I'm but a frail old man, so if you said so, you'd be able to probably kill me in a minute.
You know, don't really feel like that is fair indication of one's abilities, especially when magic is concerned.
You're smarter than the rest, then. I am
Yeah.
quite powerful, but that does not mean my reflexes are as, well, spry as they used to be. You're young, you're quick, and I'm sure before I can even mutter a cantrip, you'd have a bolt straight through my eye socket.
It is my preferred method.
So what do you
That
say?
being said,
I say that
I'll
time
tell
is
the
the-
group that we're going to be gone for a bit.
The most I think we should spare on this spell, Gareth, is at least 2 days. Because it is going to take half a day's journey for us to travel into the wastelands to get where we need to be. So we need to be able to go up top and at least warn any civilians we can if there happens to be a break.
Of course.
I will wait here if you two wish to alert your friends that you will be gone for 2 days. I'd prefer to not get my head chopped off by Irkbluz.
Neither
I'm
would
sure.
I.
With that, Luther will kind of just stay back to try to stay out of sight so Irk doesn't like look over and just see him. Linnea's on
Hey
their
guys,
way.
we're gonna go.
I believe
oh.
the best course of action, Jade, is just to tell them that I have found a spell that may help us. But we must go to search. To do the research on the spell. I believe telling Irk especially that Luthor is involved could
I'm
be
not gonna tell them.
detrimental.
No, I'm not gonna say that Luthor's involved. I'm simply going to say that you and I are going to be leaving for a few days, and that we'll be back in time to fight the God Killer. That's it.
As you're talking, you're ascending back through the stairway until you get back to the platform where you see Irk about halfway through the crossbow bolts.
Hey, Jade. As I'm like casting like guidance on Irk again. You got it this time, Irk.
Yeah, okay.
So
He's
so
like
what's up?
totally locked in, just like me.
Jeez, Brillow sure does make a good supervisor.
Yeah, I think he really does, to be honest.
Oh, hey Gareth.
Hey,
Can I borrow the wild magic staff?
certainly. As I
Thank
will
you.
hand over.
You
As
hand
he
over.
hands over his most prized possession.
He hands over the wild magic staff to Brillow.
I'm gonna use this to prepare for the God Killer. I'm not gambling.
Of course not. Jade,
No,
and
I wasn't gambling either. I've never gambled before.
Jade and I have found a spell within my old spellbook that needs to be researched. But I need to go. We need to go to a location where fire and time magic are converging in order to finish the research on this spell.
Alright. If you learn any new spells, I have some ideas for setting up against the God Killer here. Because you have that other spell that brings him here, right? That's what the long story short of that giant, like, tumble of text on that spell scroll was?
Yes. Yes, I may need to use that scroll during my research. It's very imperative.
But we're still bringing the God Killer here, right?
Yes, with the other spell. Yes,
Alright.
I believe
How long do you think you guys are gonna be gone?
a few days.
Well, if you,
Specifically, too.
well, when you make it back, we're gonna. I'm sorry ahead of time.
And actually, Gareth will approach Irk and just tap him on the, like, put his hand on his shoulder while he's working. Just know, Irk, I have always been your ally.
Oh yeah, like when you firebomb my people.
That was a lifetime ago.
No, it's okay. If you do it again, I'll kill you.
Yeah, he's got a good point there.
Wait. Eric, didn't you kill his wife and son?
Oh, Linnea,
Oh, yeah.
you're a
I
redhead.
guess we're even.
Sorry, hi.
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm so good. I'm so sorry. I slept way too long.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like
you
you should go
feeling
back
okay,
to sleep.
though?
Goddamn.
No, I'm good. I'm good. This might be the final session. I gotta be here.
Not if you're
Uh,
like that.
Would you be able
Sorry.
to change your reactive to Linnea?
Yeah, I can do that right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
If
Damn,
you're,
If you're sick, you don't have to be here. They've all
No,
kind of
I-
decided that it's like a preparation session.
Oh, it's fine. I can play. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm
well,
sorry. I haven't taken my meds, so they haven't kicked in yet. Sorry, I probably sound
Go
terrible.
take your
I'm so sorry.
meds.
No, I took them. They just had to kick in.
Okay.
We're kind of doing a whole bunch of logistics.
Okay, cool. Is there anything I need to do?
Yeah, so
You want to come?
we
talk-
already did the eulogies, but I mean, if you wanted to say some words for
For what?
For retcon.
retcon, you know.
I fucking hate you. I hate all of you. You make me laugh, you assholes. I got this. Hold on, let me get my Linnea voice.
Is it British?
He was a bitch. I hated him. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Okay.
The music
I think we did
changes
have
for that.
those words. in
Do
the-
we tell Alula the jaw-dropping truth that you guys all learned, though, about Gareth?
What?
Luthor's his son?
Cousin.
Or like
Huh?
cousin.
Oh, I was gonna say he's the great flame in more ways than one.
What does that mean?
You're saying he's
What
gay?
does that mean?
No,
He's straight gherkin it.
What?
him and Eric are Girth.
Oh my
There's-
god.
That's right.
Okay.
No, but like the characters don't know, but except for Jade, but Luther has been revealed to be Gareth's cousin.
Oh.
They have the
Okay.
same last name.
Oh, I immediately tell Linnea. I'm just kidding.
I gagged that bitch.
What?
Also,
Please
Gareth
don't do that.
and Jade are approaching the group currently and telling them that they will be gone for 2 days because they have to try to perfect a spell that Gareth is making.
Okay.
And that gives us time to go to Ragbar and back.
Am I live right now? Are we on your stream?
You are on my stream, yes.
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I hope they like my rasp.
Yes, all one viewers that I normally get.
Hold on, where is your stream? I'll give you a little shout out in my Discord.
It's on Hadouken.
I am Hadouken.
I think we can flavor it that the 192 radiant damage that you dealt in the single blow really took it out of you.
It really beat me up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't had your long rest yet.
Yeah, I did my long
Linnea's
rest.
looking real dehydrated right now. She says she needs some orange slices.
Yeah, I hit him with like all my radiant damage. And I just fell to the ground, and I was like, I need some slices. I need some orange slices.
I need some orange.
Happy slices.
Well, you said
Absolutely.
oil slices?
Orange.
But with that, Gareth and Jade, do you guys want to begin your journey to the place of time and flame?
We shall be
Dude, that
off.
sounds so badass. Yes.
So then you guys will wish the group farewell, and you will have your secret rendezvous with Luther, where you see him weave a spell in a tongue that neither of you seem to understand, opening a portal.
What's he speaking?
What kind
A
of tongue we
tongue
talking
you
about?
don't understand.
I mean,
what
I
kind of tongue we
understand.
talking
I
about?
understand a lot of tongues, DM.
Oh God.
Oh, are you like a Pentecostal?
Oh,
that
does
what
that,
he's
d-
doing?
is that
I'm
is
fine.
that why they only eat fish?
No, I'm a lesbian.
I thought you were
I thought you were
American.
American. Yeah, that's the one brain cell.
DM, can you send me what, like this? Where are we?
Yeah, I've got you.
Because I think I'm on your other one.
Yeah, you're probably on the
Yeah,
Lore Keeper's Legends.
How many
Hold on.
Twitches do you have?
I have two. I have my personal one and I have the D&D one. But the D&D one is for my group rather than like just me.
You're not live right now for me.
Really?
On Dungeons and Darians.
Oh, it's because it's
no,
not Dungeons and Darians, it's
actually
Hadouken.
I put it in the chat.
You have 3?
I put it in the chat.
What is happening?
Alula is really not having a good day.
I've had a fever of like 102, and I streamed yesterday when I really shouldn't have.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I love my boys.
Luther steps through the portal first, Gareth and Jade. You can see through the portal, and you actually recognize the location as the Temple of Cronus within the Almighty Forest.
Hey, Gareth, before you guys go, is there any way that you could get me to see Chronalysis? Like, teleport me there?
I do not have a spell that would get you there.
Chronalistris is the dragon.
Yeah, Chronalysis, sorry. I will always mess that up. It's not you, it's that I'm bad at names.
No, I was just making sure that's who you are wanting to go see and not Cronus,
Yeah, no. I'm trying to
Okay.
see,
the time dragon.
mhm.
Yeah, I don't have a teleportation scroll anymore.
I have a wish scroll, it's fine. I'm gonna burn
No.
that shit on something real.
No, we need that maybe during the fight.
I used
Yeah, I
the
was
wish
gonna
scroll to
say.
cast the prestidigitation cantrip.
Tired.
That's
And sadly, that place has no.
Yeah.
Sadly, there wasn't any trees that I remember there. I did like make their lands more fertile for like a year, but who knows? That's after I left.
no. All I have on me is this other scroll of astral projection.
Well, I hope you have a good time, Gareth. Just make sure you come back in time, and I can help show you how I'm setting up against the God Killer.
I should be back, as Jade said, within 2 days.
Well,
2 business days, as the government says.
if you learn any cool new spells, let me know so I could so maybe we could use that to set up against the God Killer.
Certainly.
Oh, Irk, did you just while I'm gone, did you wanna play with the keys?
Why would I want to do that?
Keys, Irk, keys! Jingle, jingle!
What do they open? I must know.
You just ruined another arrow!
Fuck.
That's the second
Sorry.
arrow.
That's the second.
Just
I'm
snaps in
so
his hand.
confused, but pop off, I
Oh,
guess.
Irk is currently making crossbow bolts out of the 16 cursed spearheads,
Oh, that's smart.
and 2 of them did break, and you just broke the second one.
Oh,
And it was
Trying to chase after
100%
Jade.
Jade's fault.
Jeez.
just like don't touch mine, because that one's mine, and I like that one.
No, we had 17.
17
16.
extra ones, yeah.
17, the spread eagle. He had it coming. He had it coming. He
Oh.
had himself.
Linnea's unfiltered now because they're on my Twitch chat. I see how it is.
Yeah, I see it.
What? No, it's a Broadway song. I would have sung that on my Twitch.
Damn. I didn't know Linnea's going mask off here.
What?
Poor Linnea's like really sick. We're just bullying him.
Jade and
listen.
Gareth, you guys
Bro's
step
going through a fever dream.
through the portal as you enter into the just outside of the Temple of Cronus. Luther looks at both of you as the portal closes behind you. He says, "On this world, this is one of the only places I can find where both flame magic and time magic coincide." So you see the large flaming wall still surrounding this area, but you guys are just inside of it. This is the same flaming wall that Irk miraculously survived walking through.
I can take it.
Can you?
Says, "Gareth, we must continue now."
Lead the way.
He'll lead you guys inside and you'll begin your work. Are you wanting to continuously work through the 2 days, or are you wanting to actually take like long rests and then like pick up work again when you're able to?
Long rest for me is 4 hours, but for him is like 8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
While they're doing this, is there any way I can use Jade Stone to go to the Fae, or will that take too long?
So you could go to the Fae, but because of the timing, you don't know how long you'd be there compared to how long time would pass in the material plane.
Well, I knew how long we were there last time. How long was Jade there last time?
Jade was only there for a few hours, which was, I think, like 2 days in the material plane, because 1 day is a week in the material plane.
And we didn't go back using Jade Stone, right?
You did go back using. You did go back using Jade Stone.
So if Gareth is going to be gone for 2 days, I can go to the Fae for 2 days.
You can go to the Fae for a couple hours. If you go to the Fae for
But I
2
could
days, then you'd be gone in the material plane for 2 weeks.
No. But I could go to the Fae for a couple hours and then come back
Yes,
with
you
the
could.
stone.
You could do that.
Can I say that
wait.
I grabbed it from...
You wouldn't be able to do that because it takes a week for the stone to recharge.
Has it not been a
Yep.
week?
So once
No,
you
it'll
use
be
the
a
stone and you get there, you'd have to wait a week in the Feywild for it to recharge.
Wait, but then how did me and Jade get back?
Because
We
the
didn't
stone
use
was.
the stone.
I
No,
thought you did.
No, we didn't use the stone. No, we went back using their ritual. They
Oh,
sent us back.
right.
You're
Yeah, they
so
used the
right,
ritual.
They did.
Yeah, I'm so smart. This is why you bring Jade with you.
See, Gareth learned that.
Shit.
I don't think Gareth learns.
Well, okay, never mind. I put my plan back into its hole.
But Gareth, it's up to you.
Gareth is going to take a 1 hour rest right now to prepare himself for this. So a short rest.
All right, so give yourself a short rest.
And he's going to also, in this short rest, he's going to use the Azure Dreamstone to recover one expended spell slot.
Smart. Okay.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
I mean, unless they're like medication. Medication's fine. Just don't do
Now, it
Unless
doesn't,
they're prescribed by your doctor.
it doesn't give me a limit on the level of spell, so I can just choose a spell slot.
That is correct.
Perfect.
As long
I
as it's a
will-
spell that you like, a spell slot that you can cast.
Good. I will recover my one of my 5th level spell slots.
Fuck yeah.
And also in this time, before I took my rest, I am going to use my 6th level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Contingency.
It looks like your 6th level spell slot's used.
Well, yeah, I used it preemptively for
Oh, okay.
contingent.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I
And I'm
just
going-
opened up the page.
Yeah, and I had One spell slot left before I took my rest, and I'm going to use a 5th spell slot to cast Wall of Force as my contingency. And the contingency is, if my life is threatened, I will cast Wall of Force.
Okay. That's actually smart, so that'll work. Yeah, no, that's smart.
When has Gareth never been smart?
And then I will take my
When
short
he
rest.
robbed
and
the
I will
shop
go
and
back
then
to
Brillow
the
burned it down.
I didn't. I didn't burn it down.
No, I
No,
said
we robbed
you robbed it and then Brillow burned it down.
Well, that was Brillow's decision. I cannot control that squirrel. He is not very well trained.
There it is.
There's the line.
He said it.
Okay,
Said the
Gareth,
line.
did you say you do want to take your long rests then throughout the couple
No.
days? No, so you want to just stay up.
He is going to work continuously. He
Got you.
He's weighed the options of this needs to get done, and being that, he can rest, he may potentially have a few days before we have to encounter him.
Okay.
He's going to take the risk.
So, being that this spell that you are creating is powerful, it will require 4 total ability checks. All of them are going to be Arcana checks. For the first day, you're going to give me 2 Arcana checks. Let's see, this is going to be a 9th level spell. So each Arcana check will need to be a 19 or higher to successfully make progress. Since you are going to be working continuously, the second day, both of the checks will be at disadvantage since you will have 1 exhaustion.
Oh yeah, by the way, Linnea, we used pretty much all of our session inspiration besides yours
Can I roleplay it?
and Gareth.
Can you
That-
role play it?
Listen, can I roleplay it that he is drinking liquid luck when he starts to feel tired?
Yeah, of course.
Like essentially when he goes to make a skill check to kind of keep himself working, he drinks a vial of liquid luck. So in fact, I
Damn.
drink 4 vials of liquid luck in order to make this
Keep
work.
yourself going. Okay.
Yeah, it's monsters, man.
It's the monster. it's that monster body wash.
Red Bull
Lotion.
gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
All right, so now I'm down to 6 vials of liquid luck. Let's go.
Go ahead and make me your rolls. And then Jade, what are you going to be
Alright.
doing during these 2 days?
Resting and keeping an eye on Luther.
Write a really longing letter to me.
Yeah, that too.
My dearest
21.
Linnea, how I
Dearest
how I
Linnea.
yearn for your body.
Ew.
20
no.
on the first one.
Hey, DM, please never say yearn for your body to me ever again.
28 on the second one.
Yeah, 20 and a 28. So then your first day is going to pass. That means the next day is natural 1.
Natural 20.
So the second day, it's going to be at disadvantage technically. So with the liquid luck, it would be countered out to have to be straight.
It's straight.
That's gross.
So the last 2 you'll have to just make straight. So I'll let
Okay.
you go ahead and reroll
Okay.
that.
Well, I'll just take the first roll on that one because it would have been the 20, right?
Yes, it would have been the 20.
Technically. Yes. All right, so I will take the last. I need to do the last one. Okay. Cross myself off.
Yeah,
No, don't
yeah.
share my name. Last time it took us 3 fucking rerolls.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is
Gareth,
all Brillow's
Gareth,
fault.
All of us
Gareth.
didn't cheer. That's because all of us didn't cheer.
I mean,
Yes, 22.
if you're talking about the second roll, they rolled a nat 20 before they rolled a nat 1.
That's what,
Yeah,
we
that's
just
why
went with that.
we're including that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So let me do the same thing with Luther.
Then today is just gonna be a logistics session. Then if you'd like, would you want to go to sleep?
Well, I don't want to abandon you guys.
Uh,
It's really bad.
You
You wouldn't. Be
you can just tell us
abandoning
what
us.
you want your character to do while preparing, because there's a chance that the fight isn't going to happen today.
It's
Okay.
not. We're not going to go into the fight without Linnea. That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Or
be a
with
good
them in
idea
this
either.
current
Like,
state. Also
Pretty
that,
weird.
yeah, we would just get wiped.
I'd be like, can I like punch him in the face? They're like, no, Linnea, use the god-killing sword. Can I just punch him in the face?
That's fine.
Linnea,
Attacks
I have a
with a
question.
punch, yeah.
Does your character have remove curse?
I think I do. One second. Can you give me a second?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I can. Sorry, I can't type right now. I'm having a hard time.
It's okay.
It looks like
I
Luther is also successful in his rolls over these next 2 days.
Oh, he got a perfect 100 out of 4 rolls.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Gareth,
That's really cool.
or Jade, what is it you're doing over the 2 days you said?
I'm taking long rests and like keeping an eye on Luther,
Got you.
making sure
So
he
you-
ain't being no bitch.
You're seeing Gareth drug himself.
I can have remove curse if you guys want me to. I can have it.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. We'll
Yeah,
say
Brillow's
that
gonna farm curses.
I did remove curse to help Brillow and Gareth farm curses. Though I would like to point out she does not like it. She's very much protesting against it, but she doesn't want them to die. So she's just like, I'll take out another one, and then like takes it off or like whatever. I'm gonna also say that she's gonna write letters to everyone she loves. Okay.
So the like if you do want to leave the session, obviously because you're not feeling well, that is fine. There might be a fight today, but I don't think it'll be the god killer fight right away.
I will probably stay here just mute because honestly, you guys don't deserve to hear me like this. This is terrifying.
It's up to
That's
you.
okay. I was sick last week. Like,
Listen, we all had to suffer through Wesley's shit, so
You mean one of the
And Jade
greatest
Swiftfoot.
made characters of all time?
Now you get deep voice Linnea.
deep voice Linnea.
Hey guys, it's
Jade.
Linnea. I'm
Hey,
here to
guys.
help.
we're dealing with deep toot.
We'll just get you an application for the
Deep
1-900 number.
That I haven't heard that in a while.
Dear Lord. All right, I'm gonna mute, but I'll still be here. But I'm probably gonna be like laying down. So I'll
That's
take y'all
fine.
somewhere.
That's fine.
All right.
So while that's happening with Gareth, Jade, and Luther, Irkbluz, the hour passes, and you finish off the crossbow bolts.
Okay, Irk is done. Where's Jade?
Wow. Yeah, Jade and Gareth left, to go find a spell to help us against the God Killer.
Damn it.
But I'm gonna need your help as backup, buddy. And we're also gonna go to Ragbar.
Yeah, hate that place.
But we're gonna get to do the thing that you're best at.
Smashing skulls.
Oh, I was saying telling people what to do. You're a really good commander, buddy. Don't forget that. You're not just a hammer. You're also a chisel.
Irk is chisel. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you want to get to Ragbar?
Oh, we're gonna do teleport via plants, but that's not what we're doing just yet.
Okay.
The first thing we're gonna do is I pull out my second bag of holding with Morthos.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then, Eric, I'm gonna need you to back me up in case this goes wiry. I kinda had a priest cast a spell on Morthos' body.
What kind of spell?
Oh, I trapped his soul to his body for eternity until I ask him 5 questions. Or a copy of his soul. I don't really know how cleric magic works.
So you need Irk to ask Morthos question.
No, I want to keep his body stuck to his soul. At least I hope that's how it works. So we're gonna ask him 2 questions out of 5.
Okay.
If you'd like, you could ask him a question. So we could ask him 3 questions out of 5.
Okay.
But promise me, we will not ask more than 3 questions total. I say that part in Orcish.
Okay. Urk understands.
Can
Little
we?
did he know. He
We
did
say
not
this.
understand.
I say it in Orcish again. 3 total questions.
So not three for me, 3 for you.
No, 1 for me. Sorry, 2 for me, 1 for you. But you go first.
It's like
So
trying to
2
throw the
for
holy
me,
hand
1
grenade.
for you. Got it.
No, two for me, Brillow. 1 for you, Irk.
2 for meat, but I'm not Brillo.
Exactly. 2 for Brillow, 1 for Irk.
2 for Brillo, 1 for Urk.
But
Why
Irk
Urk
goes
get
first.
less?
Because if we both do 2, we might accidentally ask him 4 questions, and which might lead to a 5th question, and then we let Morthos' spirit go.
So-
And do you want to fight Morthos and the God Killer at the same time? Or just the God Killer?
Both at same time. Sounds like fun.
No, let's not make the end of the world fun.
But it would be good fight. We would
How about
crush
we-
both their skulls together and grind them into dust.
How about we just have a second fight against Morthos by himself, and you could just do it, and you and I can do it together.
Oh goodness.
Not as fun.
Why wouldn't it be as fun? That's like with only like a third of the party that we fought Morthos the first time.
I guess.
So it'd be 3 times as hard of a fight against Morthos. Imagine fighting 3 Morthoses.
So 2 questions for me, 2 questions for you.
No. 2 questions for Brillo, 1 for Irk, but Irk gets to ask it first.
Why do I have a feeling you guys are just killing Alula even more?
So Urk gets 1 question, Brillo gets 2 questions, and then Urk gets 1 more question. Because
Yeah.
you say Urk asks question first, then you get 2, then I get 1.
No. Only 1. So we have 2 spare questions in case we need to save Morthos' questions to save us to fight the God Killer.
No, I
You
don't
see
know about
Urk
you. I
just
think
kind of
Urk-
stare blankly and kind of stick his pinky in his ear and squirk around.
Okay, I think I understand.
A day and a half later, they finally come to an agreement.
A day and a half later, Urk finally understands how many questions he has.
But little does
Urk
Brillo
gets
know,
more
Urk
questions,
doesn't
right?
actually understand.
Alright, so I open Morthos' bag. And I pull out the Jab of Revival from it.
Oh my god. Okay. You pull it
Getting
out,
God Smasher ready.
and
And put it in my other bag.
you hear a voice yell out from the bag. I swear to the gods, if you don't let me out of here, I will snap every bone in your tiny body.
So, Eric, what's your first question?
Deja vu.
Uh,
Deja vu, man.
come back to me.
Okay. My question to you, Morthos, is why are you pathetic?
We're really spending a whole.
I am not pathetic. I am a god made flesh.
Well, you lost to somebody that considers a squirrel as an untrained dog, an orc that barely can count to 50, an old man
That's it.
Who-
That's. It's just an old man.
Who has probably killed more orcs
than actually bad people. A rogue who tried to fool you was the one who's landed the last shot, and a centaur who you enslaved half their population and still got shot in the back. If you're not pathetic, then what contingencies did you have against the God Killer, you fool?
My plans are far beyond your understanding, little squirrel.
If your plans were so great, what were they?
Like I said, they were far beyond your understanding.
All right, Eric, what's your question?
Boxers or briefs?
I prefer commando.
And then I close the bag.
Respect.
You asked him 4 questions.
Yeah,
I know.
you asked him 4 questions.
I understand. That's why I closed the bag. ASAP. I had to use an extra one.
As you're closing
Try.
it, he says, I swear to the... And the bag is now closed.
Well, that play didn't work.
Irk thinks we should toss him into the pit.
We can do that after we fight the God Killer.
Linnea.
No, just do it now, dog. What? What?
And then Brillow would then cast travel via plants.
What plant are you casting that on?
All right, sorry. We're gonna leave the Gaspine cave. I'm going to like pick a tree that was next to the old DMC palace, because there was like a small garden. Because I just need small plant as the waypoint.
Do you want to bring Linnea with you, or do you want to leave Linnea down in the
No, I need
the
Linnea to come
dungeon?
with me. I need
Couldn't
Linnea.
could you technically use Terra as a fast travel point, since she is a plant?
Because she is a sentient plant, no.
Oh, okay.
Wait, aren't all plants sentient though? Because you can cast
Speak with plant. I mean, that doesn't make it.
It doesn't make it sentient.
Wouldn't it though?
Yeah, listen, in the immortal words of Qui-Gon Jinn, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
True, but if you think, therefore you are. And in order
Yeah,
to
they
speak-
are plants, but they're not intelligent.
A person who thinks
No, but
nothing
that
but
was a
thoughts
question of sentience.
has nothing to think about at all.
But isn't the absence of thinking still thinking about the absence of it?
Those who
All this
continue
thinking
to-
make Irk's head hurt.
Those who continue to think will never have an original thought.
Yeah, you're weird. I don't know.
Shut up, Jade. You're not here.
All right. So you bring Linnea up to the surface with you, you and Irk. As you guys make it up into Freyholt, you try to find the nearest tree, and you cast teleport via plants, and you're trying to go to Ragbar.
Yeah, because there was definitely plants that were big enough. I remember that for Ragbar.
Give me 1 second. You all step through the tree into Ragbar, just offshore.
All right. So before we actually go into Ragbar, I'm gonna need you to stay about 100 or so feet away from me, where you can see me. And I need Linnea. Can you hold on to all my magic stuff, besides the wild magic staff? All right.
Absolutely, Brillow.
Wow. They really don't like me casting wild magic.
But I swear, if you mess with any of these people of this town, I'll leave you here. I'll throw you into the water.
Yeah, that's the day I know. All right. So then I start summoning random berries.
You start summoning random berries with the wild magic staff?
Yep. Linnea has everything else of mine. I really just have
boy!
clothes.
Spin the wheel.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. But we get to have some fun here with some wild magic.
It's
All
2d100,
right.
way.
right?
It is 2d100. How many times are you casting this spell? We'll go one at a time.
We have to go one at a time early.
How many times are you wanting to cast it?
I'm casting it. We're going to be doing it so far tentatively
Mm-hmm.
10 times.
Then give me 9 more rolls, please.
But I need to make sure that it isn't bad enough that I can't like reverse it. If I run out of like removing curses, then I will have to stop. So the
Okay.
first one is 81, the second one is 51.
81 and 51. So list 81, spell number 51. Give me a D4. That is a 4. 100-yard radius is covered with nuggets, specifically chicken nuggets.
All right, we out here rolling the best one already.
But is there any dip?
There is no dip.
No!
Eric,
Dang.
I made lunch.
Fuck yeah!
List 82, number 72.
He's just getting a shovel and he's like putting them all in like a wheelbarrow or something.
Linnea, if you do want to respond, how do you feel about 100 yards worth of chicken nuggets? Beautiful.
Valid.
I feel the same way, Linnea.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Brillow, what's your spell save DC?
Oh, shit.
19.
Okay, Irk, Linnea, and Brillow, I need all of you to make a spell save. It is going to be wisdom based, and it has to be a 19 or higher.
Oh no.
Now you turn into a chicken nugget?
I am going to add.
Oh,
sure-
no.
I'm pretty sure we took a break before. Like, I'm pretty sure we would have taken a break before coming here and doing all this.
You didn't say you did.
Damn it.
They didn't say so, but I mean, come on.
I also like said it like.
I guess
it.
one of us should probably roll for Linnea as well. I will go ahead and roll for Linnea.
Oh, Irk, you're probably within 10 feet of Linnea, so you get to add their bonus or
Plus
whatever it is.
3.
Is that for
Oh
saving
boy,
throws,
it's a
though?
10.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know what
I
that is.
think
Specifically
it's
for
ability
saving
checks
throws.
and saving throws, yeah.
All right, here we go. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, Linnea passes.
Well, yeah, she's got a freaking +9 to wisdom saving throws. Like,
I'm gonna use my gas queen once a day reroll.
Okay.
26.
26.
It's just Irk.
It's just Irk. Irk, do you have any weapons on you that are blades?
Yeah, I do. I have a few.
All right, all of them crumble into rust.
Oh,
Even though they're 120 feet away from me?
Doesn't matter. It's all blades within 50 yards.
Wait,
What's the yard? yardage?
What's yard to foot?
Every yard is
3.
3 feet.
So 150 feet.
Oh. Sorry. Can you guys step back another 200 feet?
So if Linnea would have failed this would have also affected the God Killer sword.
Wait, does this
I
affect?
thought Oh god.
All blades within 50 yards must save or crumble to rust.
Yeah, sorry. Make that 300 feet, guys. Sorry.
Dang it, let me delete my hand axes and my long sword.
I'm sorry. All of
With-
it's gone now.
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
So is it
Oh.
just the blade part that goes, or the entire thing?
Just the blades. The hilts are still there.
That's
I
hilarious.
don't care. Would that, okay, question, would that include the javelins because it's like a bladed head, or?
Nope.
Okay, cool, got it.
It would be daggers and swords, and anything considered
Okay.
an actual blade.
So they go
oh.
300 feet away from me.
So that would include my hatchets then, too? It's like a bladed, is it like an axe head?
The hatchets I will not include.
Oh, okay, I'll add this back then.
You ready to roll
Okay,
again,
so it's just
Brillow?
the longsword.
Sorry, I have them go like 400 feet just in case this time. 400.
Okay. 400 feet.
So that's 133 yards. Alright.
Can we be taking like a long rest as we're watching Brillow do this?
Brillow, are you going to be doing this for 8 hours?
I was gonna say,
no.
or not a
This-
long rest. I'm sorry, short rest. A short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Actually, yes, I would like to take a short rest too.
Okay, you take a short rest before you continue. Where are you taking a short rest?
Right where we are.
So you guys just chill
actually-
out on the beach?
Well, no, are we near the city itself, or are we just like kind
Yeah.
of a ways up?
You guys are near the city. In fact, where
Oh,
Brillow had
okay.
to go stand would technically be in the city, or he had to go like way down the beach.
I'm going like way down the beach.
Okay.
Either
'Cause
I have to be in the water, I'll be in the damn water.
Because I wanted to go to like the I don't know if there's like a courier's guild or like a messenger's guild to maybe get like a notice out to my orc friends, see if maybe they can't help us.
Carrier pigeons.
Yeah. I mean, it might need a fleet of carrier pigeons because I assume they will shoot at whatever is sent towards them, even if it's a message. So,
What do you mean by help? Like, you want them to help you fight the God Killer?
yeah, or you know, yeah, that.
I would say you find a carrier, and you go into town. He asks you, he's
I
like,
give him 100 gold before he leaves.
okay. He goes, what can I do for you today, gentlemen?
I need you to deliver a message.
Of course. And what's the destination?
You mean who to deliver to?
That is
Yeah.
correct. The personage and the destination.
You find other orcs flying under this banner.
And he's gonna like, I don't know, take a piece of charcoal and just kind of like give a rough sketch of the Skulza like flag.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sure.
Can you give him guidance?
Sure. Like, no, the line is like this. You get,
You got this, Eric. Eric.
Oh yeah.
8.
it's beautiful. He
Would
looks
you like
at
to
it.
use a luck point?
What?
Would you
Would
like
you
to use luck
a
point?
luck point?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I probably better.
Okay.
Because I don't. If we're gonna rest soon, I should.
Yeah, we get 5 days of rests.
Okay. So that's what? Check.
You don't get 5 days of rest because you could wait the 5 days and then the God Killer is free.
Well, yeah. We're at least getting X plus 1.
Wait, why is it rolling? Oh yeah, because I think I have a thing that gives me. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I was like, why is it automatically rolling at advantage? It's because of the rune knight thing.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
So 16. You,
Okay, 16.
You are able to replicate it pretty well. He looks at it and goes, I see, and do you happen to have a location of where this banner flies? Kotub, Freyholt, any specific destination? Because I can't just send my birds out to wander the world.
They're on a boat.
Right.
Aren't they next to the sea that's near Akbar? Isn't that where you last saw 'em?
The last place you saw them was actually near the Tridal Ruins between the mountains. That's where they brought you guys last time.
Sorry,
Well, technically, don't we know that they went to Kotub as well? In the 10 months that we were kind of like...
Right, but you went to Kotub and found they weren't there anymore. They had destroyed Kotub.
Right, but that would have happened, I think, in between the Tridal Ruins and now, right? Because I told them about Kotub when we met in the Tridal Ruins.
That they went to Kotub, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But not, we wouldn't have seen, only the evidence of that they were there, not physically them. So
Yes.
I've met them, right?
yeah.
Could I cast
we all
scrying to find their location?
Do you have scrying?
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Erk, we could come back tomorrow and I could find their location.
Oh, okay.
Do magic.
Might need more than one bird, though. They tend to shoot at whatever comes near them.
I'm sorry.
It's not personal, just how they say hello. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow.
We'll pay whatever price.
He stays silent as you guys like walk out. Like, my birds. As you guys leave, you take a short rest.
Sweet.
And then I go back to 400 yards away on the beach.
All right, Brillow. Give me a couple more rolls. Gareth and Jade. I want to say time is going by for you guys. The first day has passed. And you've made significant progress. Gareth, you're still up, but Luther is currently asleep. Jade, you would also be awake. So now would be your chance to talk to Gareth if you wanted to talk to Gareth.
How are we feeling, Gareth?
I think progression is going well. Although I am feeling the effects of not resting. But I believe it is for the best.
Should probably get some type of rest soon.
There will be time to rest when the God Killer is dead.
True. But also, you can't You can't help unless you're fully rested.
I still have my abilities that were not exhausted during the fight with the Ghast Queen. But you are right, I am feeling quite drained. But this is work that must be done, as I feel it is important, and it could turn the tides of this fight. I do not wish to use the full power of the God Killer staff. So if this spell can alleviate me having to use that, then so be it. It is worth the sacrifice.
You hear Luther speak up. He is still lying there like he was asleep, but he's just laying on his side, and he says, "You're planning on using the staff at its full potential." When you
If
look
I
over
must.
and see him, his eyes open. Gareth, you know the cost for doing that, yes?
I am aware. That's why I do not take it lightly. It is a last resort.
You were always an old fool that had contingencies on contingencies, weren't you? He rolls back over and closes his eyes.
Yes, he is correct. Try to have plan A through Z. Sometimes the first 25 don't work out so well.
Brillow, what spell are you casting and where are you casting it?
Great Berry, and as I said, at least 400 feet or 133 yards away from the group.
How many berries do you make?
10 each.
Instead of berries, lightning bolts shoot out from that location.
Shocking.
I'm going to need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ow.
Ow indeed.
Chronal shift.
Chrono shift. Hold on. There it is. Oh my god. Okay. You are going to be suffering the effects of chain lightning. I'm going to be rolling 10d8 lightning damage.
That's fine.
10d8. Holy fuck. I should take that spell.
51 lightning damage.
Oh,
Brillow, would you like to roll again?
After you consume a ton of
already-
great berries?
I'm gonna eat, so G HP minus 51. I can't roll again because I already used my thing for the day. I'm gonna eat, my good berries.
Okay.
G HP plus 30.
Roll me a constitution saving throw to not throw up. You're able to hold him down.
Listen, I'm chugging.
Yeah, so Irk, you watch as just lightning bolts shoot out of the ground and just zap Brillow a new one.
I'm barely okay.
You can take it. He just shouts from across like 100 feet.
Linnea just puts her head in her hand and just shakes her head and goes, "He's going to get himself killed."
At least it'll be funny.
And then
No,
I
Irk,
have
that's-
wild.
Ugh.
Make sure you're recording this so we can put it on YouTube.
I summon wildfire, so that way, away from me, of course.
This is D&D. There's no YouTube. It's FeyTube.
So
then
I
Feywild?
summon wildfire, and then I use the wild magic staff to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Oh god, go ahead and roll me the the 2d100. 5 and 6. All right, so let's see if you actually
Pick
do
up
cast it.
six.
Okay, so you do get the spell. You cast Cure Wounds on yourself. But since you casted it on yourself, it says the caster becomes lost if he enters a cave by himself.
Aren't we in a cave?
By himself.
Everyone else is 400 feet away.
He's not in a
I'm
cave,
not-
he's on the beach.
Oh, he's on the beach.
Yeah, they're
right?
they're in Ragbar right now.
My bad.
All right. I do it. I do it again.
Here we go.
At second level. That was my
48,
48,
32.
32.
All right, let's see if any effect replaces it. You do cast the spell. Because of 32, the next weapon to wound the target. So the next weapon to wound you will be engraved with your name.
All right, so that's 2d8. Sorry, 3d8 plus 4. There we go.
How many more times would you like to cast this?
All right, another. I'm doing it again.
77 and 25. All right, let's find out. 77, 25. From here on out, your God-killing shears will giggle menacingly upon contact with blood.
Even though the God-killing shears aren't with me right now. I gave everything to
I
Linnea.
guess that's fair. It does just say the weapon, so whatever weapon you have on hand, which I guess would be the wild
Oh, God.
magic, the wild magic staff.
Oh, what? So what happens again?
It giggles menacingly when it comes in contact with blood.
Oh God.
So that's GHP or GR3D8 plus 4. GHP plus 15. All right, now I summon Great Berries again.
Here we go. This is the most you guys are using the staff in one go. So far, it hasn't been detrimental, except for the lightning. 63 and 81.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
81. Oh. Brillow.
Yep.
You cast your spell. You feel a little stiff as you like scratch at your arm, and just below your fur, it almost looks like your body is rusting. The target is susceptible to rust while carrying gold.
But I'm not carrying gold.
But you are. Urt gave you 7 gold.
And I
Yeah.
gave everything I have that was on me to Irk and Linnea. The only thing I have on right now is my clothes
That's right.
and
Okay,
the wild
so-
magic staff.
But you know this you know this spell. So if you carry gold, you are susceptible to rust. That doesn't mean you'll begin to rust immediately, but you'll become susceptible to it. So like getting wet and not drying off properly, you may begin to rust.
All right. So that's all right. Now I'm on 3rd level slots.
Here we go. 79 and 18.
That's a terrible idea.
Irk's just gonna shout from across the beach. How's it going over there?
What spell did you cast?
I cast Great Berry.
Yeah,
Berry.
that doesn't happen. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
22.
Yeah, that's not high enough. The
no.
ground now at the target's feet turns to molten glass. I don't even know what damage would need to be done for that.
Can I teleport in the air?
Yes, I will allow that.
How far is this molten glass?
It just says the ground beneath your feet.
All right.
The ground now at the target's feet turns to molten glass, so I'm gonna say within that 5-foot area.
Okay. So then I will teleport 30 feet away from
Away.
the group, but
what?
still within. I do
Alright,
understand if I
let's-
take damage.
No,
All the
with how quick it's gonna happen, I'm gonna say no to the damage this time, because
Okay.
I don't even know how I would calculate that at the moment.
But the great berries are all like
They're scorched.
Molted.
They're gone.
like Terminator like 2.
Yeah, they thumbs up as they sink into the molten glass, and the rest of the molten glass just begins to turn the sand that surrounds it into glass as well.
All right. That's fine. Molten glass, and that's gonna be my free cast. But I need to roll again because I used a magic spell with the magic staff.
That's right. Oh no! So that means if it takes the spell, you're stuck there still. All right, 71, 86. Let's see. Does it take the spell? No, it doesn't take the spell. So you do teleport. I do need a D8 roll from you though. Okay. So the target's ears shrivel and fall off over the next 1d8 days. So over the next day, your ears are going to fall off.
All right. So, all right. I still have time. Again. Last two.
Here we go. 34 and 72.
Great. Good berry.
Oof. All right, you cast the spell. I don't know how effective this is going to be, but objects handled by the caster can't be made invisible for 1 year.
Oh my gosh, what? What?
So stuff I carry can't become invisible for 1 year.
That's correct, even if you hand it off to someone else.
That's so wacky.
Interesting.
All right. And then final one. But I'm gonna move away from the great berries in case I summon another thing of molten glass this time. So I'm
Okay.
435 feet away from the group.
Okay. 17 and 86.
$68, by the way, just in case. 17 and 68.
What are you looking at?
Honestly, I'm looking at the ground in case another fucking thing happens at my feet.
Awesome. The caster thinks he owns everything now in his line of sight.
So forever or just right there?
So it just says whatever's in your line of sight. So it's not specific there. It says caster thinks that he owns everything now in his line of sight. So I would say anything you look at, you think you own. But you obviously have to be looking at it to think that you own it.
Dang.
All right. Linnea! I can't look at things without thinking I own it, and my ears are gonna shrivel off.
You're looking at the ground, and you realize the world is yours.
Yeah. So give me my remove curses.
Which one
So
would Linnea pick?
I think hopefully I read 69. Is it called 69 when you're trying to remove things, or 86?
86.
Yeah.
86 is definitely.
Sorry.
69 is something else, man.
Yeah. No, I understand. Sorry. I think I would.
Listen,
prefer if
save
Linnea-
that for Terra, all right? Gosh.
Hey, Brillo, do you know the speed of sex? It's 68, because when you go 69, you go end over end.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
God.
Thank you.
So
I'll be here all session.
Which one do you want Linnea to remove?
the ears and the ear shriveling and the line of sight.
Let me see. Remove curse. I don't see remove curse on their sheet currently.
They said that they were putting it on.
Yeah, no, I don't think they did. They did not put remove curse on their sheet.
No, they said they did. Damn it. All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not there. And I don't think I should have the authority to just take out one of their spells and switch it out.
Damn it, Linnea.
So your ears
What do you mean,
fall off
damn
in a
it,
day,
Linnea?
but when they do fall off, you know you own them.
Well, instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Linnea come back and give me my, whatchamacallit, my bell, and then I'm gonna use Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration.
Which lets me remove a curse.
That's fair. You said your bell? Which bell is that gives you the Greater Restoration?
One that makes it so that I don't use materials when I cast spells.
And you have Greater Restoration. That's right.
I will use my 6th level slot because I've already used my 5th.
Okay. So, which curse are you wanting to remove then?
I'm removing the ear shriveling, and then I'm going to at Linnea.
Let's see. Free to post.
That was me.
Yeah. Did you sheep remove curse?
I thought Linnea did.
Linnea said that they were doing it.
They may have fallen asleep.
They did say they were resting.
Which is totally fine.
But I
But-
do distinctly remember them saying they were gonna put it on their sheet.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and it's not on the sheet, unfortunately.
What if you refreshed the page?
I have 3 times.
What if you refresh the page again?
Sure.
Oh, look, I see it there. They removed sleep in order for remove curse.
They do have sleep, but I don't think remove curse is a first level spell.
No, but they probably. I remember we were talking about spells. They were taking Crusader's Mantle, and they could have swapped out one when they leveled up. But oh well. So Brillow's not gonna fuck with. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Brillow's not gonna fuck with the curses at this point. But he is saving his ears.
You
Actually, wait.
save the ears. What other curses do you have on you again?
Right now, anything I carry, I replied to it.
Right.
Anything I carry will not be able to become invisible
For a year.
for a year. The
The-
current one is the God-killing staff. The God-killing staff will giggle when it touches blood.
Weapon that will wound you will be engraved with your name.
Yep,
You become lost if you enter a cave.
by myself.
By yourself. And everything that in your line of sight you think you own.
Yeah.
I believe those were the only ones that like affect you long term. Everything else was very quick.
And then I'm going to, at this point, I think I'm gonna go into Ragbar and then do part B of my plan. And I'm gonna go with Linnea, and we're gonna go talk to General Goods. And with
Irk, would you
Irkbluz.
also like to go talk to General Goods?
Yeah.
Sorry, first I'm gonna talk to my brother, but
You said you're gonna talk to your brother first.
yeah.
You guys are gonna go to the castle, where General Goods is, and where your brother is also. Brillow, how do you want to walk through the streets without having to look at anything, or do you just want to look at everything and it doesn't matter?
I think I'm gonna like put a blindfold on myself for now.
I mean,
Actually, no, wait, I'm gonna turn my mishmash hat into a really dark, a hat with really dark sunglasses.
Okay. I'll say that's gonna block the effect, because I think that's creative.
Sweet.
As you make your way through town, people see you guys and recognize you again. Not all of them happy. They are still looking at you guys, as many of them are angry that the town's population has been so declined now. Not just because the centaurs are gone, but because people left as well. Like, obviously centaurs are people, but saying like the other civilians have left as well. And there are higher nobles who are angry with you because they believe their servants have also been given their freedom and left.
Oh no, we took away your slaves.
Oh no!
Oh,
Whatever
no.
will you do?
Your slave economy, it's broken.
That was pretty good. You make your way to the castle.
Good
As
enough for
you-
inspiration.
Walk in. No. As you walk in, the guards allow you through. You walk in and you can see sitting in that dining hall. It's none other than General Goods.
Sorry, I didn't do update. Let me go update. Hold on.
It's none other
Ah,
than
there we
General Goods and Bramble, who seem to be just chatting and eating.
All right. I cast message to General Goods.
Well, Linnea, you're so silly.
He goes,
I know.
you cast message. What do you say?
You're just a goofy goober.
Hey, General Goods, it's Brillow and the crew. Some of us, we're about to fight the God Killer in a couple days.
Where are you?
I reply back with message. Yeah, we're at the door. I can't really see right now. I just know that you're there.
He goes, oh,
I'm doing it through
please, come
wildfire.
in, come in.
And then before we come in, I'm gonna say one more time. I'm gonna tell Bramble the truth because I don't want to die a liar to my brother.
Oh, all right. That's completely up to you.
You may lose your financial advisor.
I'm sorry, what? As you walk into the room. Bramble looks
Ludo.
at you, stuffing his face. He goes, oh, Brillow.
Ah, what are you doing here?
Hi, bro. I can't really look at you right now. I'm kind of cursed. Oh. Hey,
He goes,
Linnea.
As
Brillow,
Linnea, like,
you're not that
smack-
ugly. You don't have to think that you're cursed.
Oh, no. You know how I get into a lot of magic shenanigans?
Yeah?
You see, I have a staff that whenever I cast a spell, random things happen. So I kind of summoned enough food on the beach to supply the village for at least a couple days.
Yeah.
There's over
Oh.
300 feet of nuggets on the beach.
I forgot about that. Yeah. 300 feet of cooked chicken nuggets and then a whole bunch of great berries.
in a radius, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I ate all the great
It's
berries.
so many chicken nuggets. Oh my god.
All right, I actually want to ask ChatGPT.
How many chicken nuggets is that in a 300 foot radius?
How many chicken nuggets would fit in a radius of 300 feet? Reasoning. I actually have set it to the reasoning setting.
Oh goodness.
It says the user's question is really ambiguous. I'm guessing they mean how many chicken nuggets can fit into a circle or a sphere.
not a sphere, because then it's gonna do volume.
Um, 2D.
About 200,000. I did McDonald's chicken nuggets because they're usually uniform in size.
That is fair.
Brilliant.
That's a lot of fucking chicken nuggets. Now,
I've
how
never
many
seen
McDonald's
every
chicken
single
nuggets
one.
can kill you?
Well, how
Okay.
many nacho cheese flavored Doritos does it take to kill a medieval peasant?
So,
One.
there's roughly
Probably one.
11.75 million McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Did you say
Well,
7.5 million?
No, 11.75 million.
Well, you just solved world hunger. Congratulations.
And that's just if they're lying flat.
That's a lot of
I
chicken
don't-
nuggets.
I don't know if that's solving world hunger though, because it's McDonald's chicken nuggets. So eventually. they
Well,
will
it's
just
not
die.
literally McDonald's chicken nuggets. It's just cooked chicken nuggets.
No,
But
I
if
mean, you're
we-
solving world hunger, but perpetuating like world diabetes. You trade one for the other, okay?
You know what? I'd rather be diabetic than hungry.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can exercise with protein.
Exactly.
I've been
Oh,
both.
Easy sentence to say.
I summoned over 11 million chicken nuggets on the beach.
Oh fuck! Now we're gonna have another revenant chicken
God.
after us. Can we just
I've
genocide?
created matter.
They just look at you. Bramble looks over to General Goods. General Goods looks to Bramble, and then they both look back to you and just say, "Why?"
As Linnea smacks me on the back of the head and uses remove curse that they updated their sheet with, and then I can now look at them.
Yes,
I think that's fitting.
I think that's fitting.
Linnea, is that fitting? I think we go with yes.
They
Yes.
have died.
Well, they're resting, guys.
Yeah, I know. All right. Yeah. That's just something I could potentially do. I wanted to solve your hunger situation for a long time. They could probably last about 5 days, 10 days if you don't have anywhere to store them.
Brillow, how do you think we're gonna get through 11 million chicken nuggets in 5 days?
Well,
Feast, 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 feast.
exactly.
General Goods? Is that a good idea?
He just looks at you guys. Well, I mean, the ones that aren't covered in sand, I guess.
Exactly.
We will have a feast.
Now, there's also one more thing I wanted to say. Bro, I have to come clean about something.
Yeah, what's up?
But I need you to make me a promise on our parents' lives.
Oh, this must be serious. You've only done this one other time before.
Yeah. I need you to promise me to remain treasury for the next 7 days. No matter what I tell you.
He lifts his hand and he says,
I promise.
Okay. How much do you know about the God Killer?
he goes,
Or have heard about in legend?
What's that?
Alright. Long story short,
Mm-hmm.
there's a being that... Alright, you know where we come from, right? And you know how it's an entire universe?
Well, yeah, we come from Fail. And
Well-
it's full of trees.
Imagine something that could eat all of Fail in a couple of bites.
That's really big.
I'm about to fight that in about a week.
What? Why are you going to do that?
Because as I pull out the god-killing shears, I've been on a mission to save the multiverse. That's
He
kind of
just-
what I want to call every universe is like a group of things. Patent pending.
He just looks at you. He goes,
No, you're not. You're Brillow.
Yes.
You don't save the world. You cut nobles' hairs and insult them. That's who you are. You don't save people like that.
Changed a lot in the last 2 years, bro. I've had to grow up. Also, I got married.
You got married and didn't even invite me?
I didn't know I was getting married. I brought
Well.
my best friend to life. Well, one of my best friends to life, and they wanted to marry me. I couldn't really say no, and I enjoy their company.
Well, congratulations. Who's the lucky
I'm good.
squirrel?
Well, it's more of a sentient plant that I made into a person. That's also something else I've been able to do.
Look, if you were that lonely, you know, Mom and Dad have been trying to set you up for a while with Patricia. You know, a few trees down.
I'm happy with who I married, though. I'm not ready to pollinate them.
I mean,
probably
he gets very awkward really quick.
Yeah, I had the same discussion, bro. But that's not what I wanted to tell you.
well,
I pull out the ledger, and I erase their name, and then I also erase above it. And then I show them that I can't erase the ones above it, and that his name was fake. I lied to you, bro, to take care of this place while I was gone. And I'm sorry. You're not enslaved here. You do not owe a debt to Morthos. I needed someone to take care of this land that I kinda screwed over.
He just walks up to you, places a hand on your shoulder, his other hand on your other shoulder,
you son of a bitch!
and he just starts strangling you.
It's the Bart.
You mean I could have left here the entire time?
As he's like hitting your head into the ground.
You
Or-
probably 7 more days.
Urkbluz, do you do anything? He goes,
I swear to the gods, I'm going to cut all your hair off.
I gotta go.
Urk, do you do anything?
Oh, am I supposed to stop that? Hang on.
He's just kind of like grab them both by the tops of their heads and separate them, and then place them back down.
Oh, my hair. Ah. Oh, thanks, Rick. Okay.
He's
You're gonna
actively
pat
still trying to
Brillo's
get to you.
like hair.
I'm gonna
back
kill
down.
you.
You
Urk's just
promised
holding him
7
at
more
an arm's
days.
length.
You can try in 7 more days if this world survives.
He says, I'll stay here 7 more days, but you're gonna be dead first.
I mean, if I die, the entire world dies.
Roll me persuasion.
See, persuasion can add guidance.
Yes.
Dash. B, 1d4.
I can hear
19.
Linnea in the distance saying he's not very well trained.
19.
He stops
I
mid-step.
promise you that I'm not gonna lie to you for the rest of my life. I'm trying to save the world, and I used you to do it. And if I'm about to die, I didn't want to lie to you anymore. I'm sorry.
All right, bro. This isn't the worst lie you've told to me.
I forgot, what was the worst lie I told you? I've told you a lot.
You've definitely told me a lot, but I think the worst is when you told me that one of the princesses of one of the neighboring kingdoms was in love with me, and when I went to meet her, it wasn't a princess. It was a golem.
Oh yeah!
It still wanted me as its wife.
Well, here comes the bride.
He goes, I will kill you again. I swear.
Alright, I'm sorry for that too. I'm also sorry for the time that I used my magic to make a die 1 instead of a 6.
That was you?
Yeah, you ended up losing, I think it was like 4,000 fail?
Oh my
I
god.
forgot how much it was you bet on that game.
That was 22,000.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm richer beyond wildest means.
He just
As
looks
I
at you.
Why would that make me feel better?
Because if I die, I'm leaving everything to you for you to take care of my family.
He grabs onto your hands and says,
You're the greatest brother I could have ever asked for.
But you can't use it to gamble.
Is,
need
is
you
that
to
a,
take
is,
care-
is that a, is that a part of the will?
Yes. You need to use it to survive and for my wife. And maybe kids.
Okay,
I don't know what's going to happen the next
but
couple
let's
days.
say someone held me at gunpoint, or at musket point, and they made me gamble with the money, or else they would kill me and your family. Is that okay?
No, my wife is strong enough to save you. And she's really nice.
All right. Well, if you die,
But I will leave you-
take care of your wife and your children as my own.
I will leave you 100 gold to gamble.
Deal.
As I give him 100 gold.
he goes,
I'll be back.
he runs out of the room and starts to head off to the casino.
Hey, can you have them set up a limit of like 50 gold?
General Goods just nods his head. I can do that for you.
So at least he has 2 days of gambling before he runs out.
Oh, you think that still
Oh, he
will only
has
take
2
2 days?
days of gambling.
No, even with that limit, he's probably going to find his way around it. But I'll do my best. Still,
I,
you lot are taking on the God Killer. It's
Yeah,
not an easy feat.
that's why we're here. So, do you still have the magicians here working on magical devices
Hey,
and random stuff like that?
hey.
And would you say that your failures would tend to explode if used incorrectly or handled inappropriately?
I believe even successes probably would. Depends on how badly you handle them.
I need all of your failures to fight the God Killer.
What do you mean, all of my failures?
All of the failure magic devices, I need to take them with me to give to
Oh.
my friend Gareth.
Well, I guess I could give you what we have. It isn't much. When something fails, we either try to repurpose it, or we toss it into the void.
Well, I'm gonna be here for about 2 days.
Oh.
So if you can have them crank out and any failures or things that explode, can you pass them to me for the next 2 days?
I'll do my best. And if you're gonna be here
So-
for 2 days, you can stay in the castle and you can relax.
We have to do a couple more things. And is there any troops that you could spare that could help us to fight the God Killer and are willing to die?
Willing to die?
Well,
Probably
I'm gonna
not.
try to save them, but let them know that if
If I'm being honest,
Mhm.
I don't believe there's any troops I can spare. If the God Killer is truly approaching as soon as you say it is, I have to fortify this island.
yeah, our plan is to bring it towards I forgot what is the capital the city of Count
Freyholt.
Drakkard? Freyholt.
Freyholt.
Yeah, we also killed the Ghast Queen the other day. Well, actually it was today.
The
Actually, it was
Gas
like-
Queen. She's just a
Yeah.
rumor. She's not real.
No. No, she was underneath Freyholt. You know
Sorry.
the well that you know the well that some criminals from different universes to bring them here?
Hey, you lot came from there.
Yeah. Well, apparently there was another room that was actually the holding of the Gas Queen. I think part of the magic of the Gas Queen would kind of opened up a hole to this universe, which enabled us or any criminal to get there. That's just my theory. My magic theory.
That sounds incredibly complicated.
Yeah, actually, as I point towards Linnea, this person saved my life while I was dangling over a pit of infinite distance. Another magic thing. It's kind
I
of
see.
complicated. They killed the God Killer. Not the God Killer, sorry. They killed the Gas Queen. Yeah.
That's
It
incredible.
was one of the strongest hits I've ever heard, because I was kind of dangling over an infinite heighted pit.
Well, then you definitely have my mind set. If anyone's actually going to take down the Gold Killer, it's you lot. Speaking of you lot, aren't there two more of you? Where are they?
They're setting up and trying to scour the lands for a spell that they are to fight the God Killer.
Hey, that's impressive. Your old friend and the frail girl, right?
Don't hear her say that, or she'll probably shoot you from. I think she said she could shoot from 320 feet.
Hey, note taken. I'll make sure to not speak like that around her.
But if there's anything that you could spare, especially maybe priests or anything, we would appreciate it. Because any help we can to help at least set up against the God Killer. They may not even have to fight, but if they don't, everyone's gonna die anyway.
I understand. The best I can do at the moment is give you our failures. If you're able to wait at least the 2 days, I can give you some.
Perfect. Also, how's your wife doing?
She's my wife. I don't have a wife.
Oh, I thought that the lady in the general goods store in Freyholt was your wife.
No, she's not my wife.
Oh, who is she to you? I've always been curious about that.
Oh, she's just the person I hired to run the shop.
Ah, I always thought you two were married.
No, I never had time for marriage.
Well, you might want to find someone in about 3 to 5 days.
I'll be alright. The sword is all I need.
Yeah. I think you should try to spend tonight to salvage as many nuggets as possible, and then tomorrow, I need make sure that nobody goes on the beach for the next couple days.
Why is that?
Oh, I'm gonna be doing more spells to try to help us fight the God Killer.
Oh. Well, hopefully you're able to succeed then. But if there's nothing else, I do have to get to other matters, and I have to also try to get some more items made for you.
Thank you.
You lot take care. As he stands up and kind of just like adjusts his pants.
Okay, we go now.
So we're gonna go ahead and speed through this now because obviously I want everyone to kind of get back together.
I understand.
If you can go ahead and roll, I don't know how many more. Everyone's gonna get a long rest except for Gareth, unfortunately.
That's all right.
So now that I know that Linnea has their
Remove curse.
remove curses, they still can do it a couple more times. So I'm gonna do 2 more rolls for the rest of today. After they clear off the beach, are so 4289 and 4515. Again, they're over 400 feet away from me.
4289, 4515,
430 feet away from me, just in case.
4289. Anyone who wounds the target must save or fall unconscious.
Which one is that
Actually,
one?
That one
that's really good.
lasts for 24 hours.
Damn.
Oh.
Aw.
And then the other one is 4515. Do you have any leather on you, Brillow?
Do the common travel clothes have leather in them? Or my shoes?
Your shoes potentially could, but that's up to you.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Would leather involve any types of metal?
No, leather would not involve metal. Unless you got
Alright, so
studded
then,
leather
yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
My
so
shoes
then,
then.
if the target has any leather, he sprouts horns like a bull.
So my shoes have horns on them.
No, you sprout horns like a bull. It says, if the target has any leather, he sprouts horns like a bull.
Alright, and then I'm gonna have Linnea remove the anything I carry becomes it cannot become invisible for 1 year. With
Okay.
the remaining, and so that's 2 curses.
I believe that should be
alright.
3. Because
No,
they
they
did the
I
ear
removed one.
Oh, you did the ear
They
one
removed-
yourself.
I did the ear one.
Yeah.
They did the anything I see. Alright, and alright, now we're gonna speed run. Alright, 2d100. Alright, these are my level 1 spells. I'm gonna do Great Berries away from the group.
Okay, let's see. So it's the 85, 73, 24, 89, 24, 85, 66, 61, and 52, 55. Those are actually all kind of really close to each other. Who's ready to see these spells? 85, 73. All undead within 50 yards are restored to full hit points. There are no undead. So that one just kind of fizzles out. 2489. 489. Caster's spellbook is transparent while closed. You don't have a spellbook, so that one fizzles out. 2485. Caster's spellbook is sheathed in flames, but doesn't burn. You don't have a spellbook, so that one fizzles out. 6661. Target reacts violently to anyone wielding a blood-stained weapon.
Wait, can you say that again?
Target reacts violently to anyone wielding a blood-stained weapon.
Stay away from her.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
And now we have 5255, which will be the last
Then
one.
which goes to my second level slots now.
Target attacks anyone who sees him using a magic item.
Oh god.
Linnea! 86 that one.
She doesn't have any more slots, or I guess she'll use
longer.
that for the last one.
No, this is long rest. This is
Oh,
next
after
day.
the long rest? Okay.
Yeah.
So then everyone
Oh,
gets
we've all had a long rest.
Yeah.
So, 86 two of them. Well, no, we already did our long rest before, I think.
No, we did a short rest.
You did a
Oh
short
yeah,
rest
this is the
before.
yeah, this is the
Yeah.
So the
This is
second
the long
round
rest.
that I believe you just did was the long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and then I'm gonna do. So we're gonna 86 this one and the bloodstained weapon.
Okay. So then how many more do you have left to do then? Because
gonna
she
do
only has
2.
one slot left for the remove
Well,
curse.
this is why we're gambling. So we're gonna do the 2 more.
2079, 5343. 2079. Caster's eyes do not move, but he can see normally.
That's kind of creepy.
So he's always just looking straight ahead. If anyone's seen the live action Chip and Dale movie, like the Disney one, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. It's the scene with Seth Rogen's character. He's like, I'm looking right at you. Look at me, looking at you. 53-43.
Oh.
53-43. All right. Target can command one person nearby to defend him to the death.
Does it have a duration?
It does not, but it will be the next person you talk to.
I have an idea. I have a plan.
All right, what do you do?
All right. Since none of these are that bad, I'm gonna use my 3 more slots.
1089, 64.
It's crazy I haven't gotten a single 100 or a single 1 from every single roll I've done.
1089. Caster hallucinates wildly until he drinks a quart of water.
I go into the water and I just start drinking.
You're
What does he
drinking
hallucinate in the
salt
meantime?
water.
That's fine.
Yeah, what does he hallucinate in the meantime? 64-2.
Alright, just in case if I need to make a con save for that water, salt water.
What was the save? Yeah, you're good. I'm curious what Brillow would be hallucinating.
Oh, I'm like tripping balls like I was on shrooms again.
64-2. Target is tightly bound by strips of adhesive cloth. And then finally, 93-22.
That's in the book.
That is in the book. 93-22. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
The nearest horse sprouts 2 additional pairs of functional legs.
Good thing Linnea's not a horse.
Linnea is an elk. But you just hear
No,
someone in the
just
stables
elk.
go, "What in the 9 hells?"
Alright,
Holy shit!
2 more. I
Stop,
promise.
please. 1492, 8832. I want to continue.
I don't think any of these are gonna help.
14.
Don't listen to them.
92.
Don't listen to them, Brillow. Keep going.
Caster mispronounces everyone's name offensively if possible.
Wow.
99% of gamblers quit right before they strike it big.
True.
Yeah.
Keep
The
going.
last one, 8832.
Don't stop till we say
All within
stop.
50 yards must hibernate this winter. Brillow,
What?
you have to go ahead and hibernate because it's the middle of winter.
Alright, so Linnea will 86 that one.
How will you tell her to?
I'm pretty sure they know that, like, if they do not hear from me, they're gonna...
They don't know what curse. They have to know the curse.
If I'm sleeping...
Okay, if you're sleeping,
Yeah,
they'll...
but the thing is, right? You're just gonna go off and hibernate. We're not gonna know where the fuck you went.
If I'm gonna hibernate, I'm probably
You
hibernating
just
on the
start
beach.
mouthful of chicken nuggets just to overconsume. And just
Didn't they take
go
the chicken nuggets off of the beach last night?
They're still getting
As
them
many
off
as they
the
could.
following day. There was almost 12 million chicken nuggets. There's no way they'd get them off in a day.
Alright.
Oh gosh. I'll say if you just go to sleep, they'll do it. They'll
Yeah,
86 that one, but still the next person you talk to.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to 86 that one myself when I wake up from Linnea through Greater Restoration, but not with my bell.
You wake up.
And then I also 86 the sorry, I'm just like I'm gonna 86 the we'll come back to that one. I've already taken enough time.
Okay. What I was gonna say was, at this point, the 2 days would have passed for you guys, as you all are preparing and doing what you can. So if you are gonna get rid of something else, you can go ahead and say it.
All right, then I'm gonna get rid of the. Well, on the way back, I'm gonna find a guard,
Mm-hmm.
someone who looks really strong,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna say hello to them.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
21.
21. You go around, you try to find the strongest guard that you
I
see.
cannot say anything until.
You approach this guard. He seems to be wearing very, very pristine armor, but there's dents in it. He's almost as if he's been in many battles. The great sword he carries with him is sheathed on his back, and he seems to carry a very high rank of commander. When you approach him, he says, what do you want?
Hi.
His eyes kind of widen as he gets down on one knee and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, I would die for you.
Don't say that lightly.
You now have a Ragbar guard who follows you around.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, 86 to all the bad ones.
Irk and Jade, is there anything you guys want to do over these 2 days? Other than Irk watching Brillow do a lot of stuff to himself and Jade watching the spell being made.
Hey, if for 2 days, just hypothetically, if Gareth gave his spell book to Jade and Jade watching the spell being created, would they be able to learn a cantrip?
No.
Damn it!
Because
I tried, Jade.
They do not have the capabilities to cast magic unless they would take a level in wizard.
So I can't learn magic unless I become a wizard. That seems a little rude. You know,
Well, I mean,
that's classist, DM.
That's really classist of you.
Yeah, and that's how D&D works, baby.
Oh
Actually,
shit!
no, it's not.
You've only got 10 intelligence. You can't even multi-class wizard. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You know what I can multi-class into?
Your mom.
Oh!
You need reanimate dead for that one.
I don't even think reanimate dead is gonna be enough. I need a true resurrection, please.
Got fucking murdered.
Well, they say Jade lies around like a dead fish anyway.
Well, it's been a great campaign. Really enjoyed my time with you all.
Remember, Brillow is technically the first god killer, so you guys could kill him and just beat the campaign.
I 80-60 the insult.
Oh my
insult
gosh,
people
that's
badly.
so true.
All right. Irk, you still there? Irkbluz is silent. Either he's muted or he's gone.
Either he gurked it or
He gurked it or he irked it.
Great Gherkin. Oh no, he's BRB.
Oh, okay. So then, we'll say the 2 days pass.
Before we go to bed for this night, can I find a potion shop to buy potions from?
In
Ragbar?
Ragbar, yes. Yeah, you can. What kind of potions are you looking for?
Healing potions, if they have potions of haste, whatever they have.
Let's see.
If they have any specialty potions, I'd like to know about them too.
Healing potions, they would absolutely have.
How many?
Depends on the healing potions you're looking for.
All of them.
Normal potion of healing, they'd have about 10 in stock. Potions of superior healing. Potions of superior healing, they would have 2 in stock. Potions of supreme healing, they have 1. And potion of greater healing, they have 4. You said you want all of them?
Yeah, how much would it cost to buy all of them?
I'll get you that cost right now, because it's not going to be cheap.
Yep. And do they have any potions of haste?
They don't seem to have any potions of haste.
Any specialty potions?
What do you mean by specialty potions?
Like any potions that are just like I'm just trying to find out what they have in stock, just in case.
Hold on a second. Greater healing, superior healing, supreme healing. Okay, so your total would be 6,900 gold pieces.
That's fine. G
So-
coins minus G coins. How many do I have? I have G minus 690. Wait, how many?
690 platinum.
All right, 690 plat. Oh, G coins minus 668 PP. G coins.
You
minus-
need G space coins space minus 690 PP.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the rest in gold, because
Okay.
that would be 690.
I don't know if you have enough.
I do.
That's only 668 because it's 6,900 gold pieces. So 6,680.
So I just took out 6,680. So then I
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, so you
Right.
only
220.
220. Yeah, you could have just done 690 PP and it would have
220
converted it.
G coins minus 208 20 GP. All right.
Dude, that's the lowest
And
amount of
then-
money that you've ever had.
10. So 10 regular potions.
So 10 potions of healing, 4 potions of greater healing, 2 potions of superior healing, and 1 potion of supreme healing.
Wait, what was the 2 potions of?
Superior healing,
And 1 potion of.
supreme healing.
I'm leaving my brother with 80 gold, 500 silver, and 500 copper.
Equal to 135 gold.
I'm not leaving my brother with much to take care of. But to take care of my family, that's a lot. Like,
Yeah, I mean, to the average person in the world, that is a lot of money. To you guys, it's chump change.
listen, I just need another day of gambling.
Let's go gambling.
For specialty potions, let's see. They have Potion of Speed.
Anything else, or that's just it?
That's their special for today.
How much is that one?
Potion of Speed is 3,000 gold pieces.
I'm broke. So I wish them the best of luck. And then I just I take these and then I give them to the other bag of holding I had. I had two.
So the one with Morthos
So
in it?
No, the one not Morthos.
It's not like Morthos can heal himself with it. He's dead.
Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, yeah. Just I'm going to be a dick to Morthos, and I'm just like, this is the life he could have. All the healing potions, and he can't move his body. Like he
Welcome
just stuck
back,
in there.
Irk. Brillow just spent 6,900 gold pieces on healing potions and now only has like 80 gold left.
Oh, lovely. 8 gold or 8,000?
80
No,
gold
you can see in the
left.
chat.
Oh, 80 gold. Okay,
You
That's
can
all
see in
he
the
has
chat.
left. Yeah.
I see. Oh boy.
Also, I had Linnea 86 of me touching gold thing.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
You also have
So-
a guard of Ragbar who now will die for Brillow.
Okay.
I asked him to stay out of the keep while I speak with General Goods, because for the time being, so that way.
He stands at attention and says, "Yes, sir." As you walk in, under his breath, he goes, "I love you so much."
I say to him, I know.
I know, and I leave. We're gonna
gonna have
switch
a lot of
over to
enemies.
we're gonna switch over to Jade and Gareth. It has been a hot minute since we've actually done anything with them.
Again, I do apologize, everybody. I am very sorry, but gambling.
Jade, Gareth,
Hold on, Gareth. What did you just put in free to post? What is this?
great buffet. I had 2 of everything. That's really funny.
Good lord.
Jade, you're watching as Gareth and Luther are just gently working the spell, trying to bend the weave just right to create this moment. Gareth,
And-
during that time at all, do you explain what the spell does to Jade?
He's heavily concentrating on the spell. He's like muttering to himself every once in a while, but other than that, he's like dialed in.
Jade, as you're really focusing like on them, just watching them, make sure Luther's not going to try anything, you see as both of them simultaneously look at each other. They look back down to the paper. And you hear Luther say, "It's done."
Are we sure? Will it work?
I don't know. We can't exactly test it at this moment, so we don't know what exactly could happen. But between both of our masteries of magic, I would believe it will. If worse comes to worse, you can cast this and rewind time.
And what are the consequences?
Well, considering it seems your group has gone through time once before, and now there's a second version of me, I would say there could be anything. Or there could be nothing.
So then only use in dire circumstances.
Yes.
I understand.
He rolls up the scroll and hands it to you and says, "You must be careful with this."
I will. But first, I got no.
Cast fireball, kill everyone in the room.
I'm gonna go sleep if that's cool with everyone.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Take
All right,
care,
guys. Now that
bro. We're all good.
now that Linnea's gone, we're gonna go ahead and start the God Killer fight. All right, everyone, get ready. Have a good night,
Please have a
Linnea.
good rest.
Have a
We'll see you
good night.
next
I'll
week.
Go in the closet.
Thank y'all for being so nice about me being.
Listen, I wasn't able to come last week because I was like,
Should be a
We just blamed Irk for it.
I can take it.
whoever
should
smelt it
be a
dealt it.
DM if you need anything.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night.
Night.
When you get the chance, read through the rolling an initiative to read every curse that Brillow got.
I will. But,
No.
Gareth, what do you say?
Now, how do we prepare for this God Killer?
Honestly, we pray that it hasn't been released already. We need to get to the wastelands as quickly as possible. Those demons, I don't know what they're doing to that rift, and if they tear it open too much, he's going to be free. I was able to set something up around the rift to prevent it from growing anymore, but they've actively been trying to get at it.
We do have a way of containing him in that pit I summoned you to.
Yes,
I believe that
But-
is where we plan on taking him on.
that's only if we need to take him on. Where he's trapped right now, if we can seal the rift, we may not have to fight him at all. He'll be trapped there forever.
And what do we need to seal him?
The Ghast Queen gems. The pedestals that have been placed around the rift are the only thing holding it right now. If all the Ghast Queen gems are put on the pedestals, it will seal the rift and keep him there for eternity. If we fail, well then, plan B would be to bring him to the summoning circle under Freyholt and try to kill him.
And what about the other Garrett, or the other Luthor?
He might try to stop us. I don't think he knows that you're going to try to seal this, though. But if it is sealed, he might be the one to try to unseal it. Means we'd have to fight him instead.
That sounds like a much... sounds like a better chance of defeating one mortal rather than defeating that can devour a god.
Especially since you have that same mortal that thinks just like him.
Yes.
He'll look
Alright.
over to Jade.
What do you think of this plan?
I think it could work. But, I'm still not fully trusting you.
I know. And I understand why. You don't have to trust in me, but trust in the plan. Can you at least do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
worst case scenario, I do have a vial of Morthos's blood. And Brillow has him in his bag. He's always wanted to take on the God Killer.
Are you saying you'd want to resurrect Morthos?
Dire circumstances call for dire decisions.
Well, that would be one hell of a fight.
Aye, it would.
He nudges you, Jade, and says,
What did I say? He has contingencies upon contingencies.
I would much rather resurrect Morthos and sacrifice him than sacrifice myself. I've become quite attached to this body after so many years.
I would say so. You've been alive for what, 500 or more years?
I think so. Being trapped in that time vortex took quite a lot out of me. But I have slowly begun to regain my once forgotten power.
And what of your memory?
Bits and pieces. It took quite a strain just to remember your name so I could summon you forth.
Wait, you don't have your memory entirely.
Not at all. I know that I had done some dastardly things, and I learned about this book. But other than that, no, I know not my entire history.
If you would you allow me to look at your spellbook?
I'm gonna insight check that.
Sure.
Well, that's a 26.
He seems more curious than anything.
I will fetch my spellbook from my bag of holding. Here.
He begins to skim through it. Seems to be like using Arcana to try to sense something.
No, it's not here. That's strange. Strange indeed.
What are you looking for?
I believe I know why your memories are still sealed away. But I'm trying to find it. I just thought it'd be linked to your book. It must be linked to something that you've had with you this whole time.
Kind of looks at you.
How long have you had your staff? Not the God Killer one, but the one you've always the one you've carried with you for a while now. Was it before this world?
I believe I was trapped within the portal with it.
May I?
I hand him over the knowledge staff that I had.
He looks over the knowledge staff, waving his hands. You see it stop right at the top, where the small orb that sits atop of it glows faintly. He says,
Gareth. Your Luther is... the Luther you're fighting, at least. He's very clever.
He hands the staff back to you.
Your memories have been with you this whole time. They are in that orb.
Hide them right underneath my nose. Smart. I would have never thought to look there. In fact, I haven't.
If you truly want to remember everything, that's your chance.
Gareth looks over at Jade. Do you regret me unlocking the memories that you have lost from our fight with the false Hydra?
Sometimes. But I think I'm better for it.
Has it clouded your judgment?
No.
Then how do I unlock these?
I believe all you have to do is ask. The orb directly, that is, to give you your memories.
He looks at the staff, almost hesitantly. I'm not sure how to go about asking an object for something, but there's always a first. Staff of forgotten knowledge, if you can, bestow upon me the memories I have lost.
As you say that, the orb atop of the staff cracks. As all of your memories, every single one of them, over the hundreds of years that you've lived, come flooding back to you, including all of those of your life before you became a reborn. You remember your wife and your child. You remember Trightland. You remember being the court's great mage, or at least one of them. You remember being a proud figure, a proud father, and a proud man, an archaeologist, a magical scribe, someone who fought tooth and nail to get where they were. You remember everything about yourself and your past, including how Luther betrayed you. You already knew that Luther had betrayed you and basically set you up, making Irk kill your family, and you in retaliation teaching the army the fire magic that burned the orc villages. But it just goes even deeper. You remember the childhood you had with Luther growing up, all the family dinners, the family events, the meetings, boring as they were, as you two would crack jokes and try to make light of the situations. All the times together, him standing next to you at your wedding as your best man. You remember all of it.
I begin searching my memories for anything regarding the God Killer.
All the memories are rushing back to you in a flood as you're trying to remember anything about the God Killer. Most of your memories are of the God Killer, or what you know from this world, from Lorvale. Except for one. You remember in your youth when you and Luther were around 9 years old. His father, during one of your little trips, read you guys a book. You remember hearing the word God Killer within the book. It was telling the story of adventurers who were out to seek to save a world that was lost, that contained things lost to time, and save those who were forgotten from being annihilated from eternity. And the book was called Beyond the Veil. The same book that you have in your inventory that you found in this world in the library.
It would appear we have some preparations to do.
Are
Do
you
have
okay, Gareth?
I'm as clear as I can be right now. There's a lot rushing back. It's hard to filter what is then and what is now.
Especially since you haven't slept for 2 days.
That probably does not help. But there's no time for rest right now.
Well, correct.
The,
It has been-
the god kill.
It's been 2 days.
Must be sealed away.
We need to get back and see how the others are preparing as well.
Is there a way you can disguise yourself?
I believe so. Any specific disguise either one of you would think I could use?
Anything that
Well,
Bloods
actually, there is a form that you can take that we all know about.
And what would that be?
It's a Loxodon. His name was Rhett Khan.
Retcon. Oh, I knew him. When
No, you
Luther would
didn't.
follow along with your adventures, we saw him all the time. He was very brave.
No, you didn't know him.
But I didn't personally know him, but
No, you've never known him your entire life. This is a new person that I just told you.
I could swear that there was a retcon amongst your groups, but I
No.
guess I could become that.
Never was?
Very well. Can you describe what he should look like then? I will do my best.
Yeah, we'll just retcon it in later.
If it wasn't the end of the session, I would give you an inspiration for that.
I believe he had a penis face.
Private dick face.
He will disguise himself as a Loxodon that looks just like Retcon.
Are we sure this
I'm
is
sure
the best
Alula's
idea?
So happy about this.
Linnea might kill him instead.
Wait, you nat 20 the insight check? Good shit.
Good shit, Gareth. That's why they call him, Gareth. The Great Flame and not Gareth.
Luther disguises himself to look like Retcon. And then opens a portal back to the Ghast Queen's chambers. And says, "Are we ready to go?"
No, it's a different voice.
Brillow, what was the voice for Retcon?
I guess.
I guess.
I'm not very well paid.
I'm not very well paid. Alright, guys.
Is
I guess
Actually,
we'll
you know
get
what? It's
going.
alright.
Is Brillow in group there?
I do have. Yeah, I do have my last 6th level spell slot for the day to teleport us back. And I would like to ritually cast a spell before we leave Ragbar, though.
What would that be?
I'm going to be using my the pulpit, the bell, and it's going to be divination.
Okay.
I'm going to be trying to talk to any god that I can that has clerics that are still alive.
Any god? That might make it a bit harder.
Sorry, any lawful good god.
Okay, it's a bit better. Let's see. What's the question you're wanting to ask then?
I'm going to ask if they can have any cleric in their order come to Freyholt as soon as possible to help us fight the God Killer, or there will be no universe for them to have believers to devote themselves to.
Gonna occur within 7 days. So you reach out to a god. Is there a specific one you'd like to try to reach out to?
Hopefully a god of like any god, any like neutral, I mean lawful like god of peace. Like
What is the offering that you give?
well, because I don't have to use any material, I'll give 25 gold at this point. Like I'll actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a diamond.
Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice a diamond worth 300 GP, and I'm gonna take it off my spell.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say like you don't have to use the material, but if you don't, they're more than likely not going to because the offering.
This is why.
Yeah.
This is why I'm sacrificing a 5,000 gold diamond, even though I don't have to,
Okay.
because that's how much they're worth.
Let's see.
Brillow may not have wealth, but he has wealth.
Goal, event or activity occurring. So it says you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity occurring within 7 days. And I'll
Yep.
offer a truthful reply. Reply may be a short phrase or cryptic moment. And you asked if they can send a cleric?
Any number of clerics to help us fight the god killer, or they will not have any clerics left.
That's not a question, though.
So I'll ask. All right. I will start the statement by saying, we are about to fight the god killer, and if we fail, the entire multiverse will be destroyed. Can you send us any number of clerics to help us in our fight?
You hear a single reply in a booming voice. The sound of Zeus says, "You have my finest cleric."
Retcon.
Let's see, let me roll to see when he will be there.
I believe this is hours and not days.
He will arrive in 3 days.
I'll give him the location.
The cleric. So we'll say you were doing this before you go back to the chambers.
Mhm.
Yeah. So then in 3 days' time, he'll be there.
Oh, let's hope.
With that, I'm guessing you use teleport via plant to get back.
And I'm
You get
going
back.
to Freyholt.
You get back to Freyholt as you guys descend back down the well.
I was just gonna ask, did we get a chance to
Oh yeah, we didn't collect the stuff
link back
before
up with the?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say to link back up with the courier guy.
Oh yeah, and then I have
Yeah.
scrying as well for today. I'm going to also use scrying to find the orc the captain of the orcs that I met, because I can switch out my spells when I have a long rest.
Got you. All right, so then you scry. Give me 1 second. So I'll need you to go ahead. So they need to make the save, or you need to make the save?
They must make the save.
Particular creature. So, and what's the connection that you have with them?
The connection I have
'Cause it
is
says you need a likeness or picture, possession or garment, body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like.
Oh,
You can
anything
see-
physical?
I thought that it just decreases the save DC.
It does. It says, yeah, likeness or a picture is gives it a -2. Let me see. Hold on. You can channel. You can see or hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting a spell, it can fail to save voluntarily.
I've met them, so it's a
You've
plus
met them
0.
once, so it would be +0. And you have no connection to them, so I don't know if that messes with anything.
Well, I mean, based just to spitball here, but like based on the fact that he would know that I was traveling with Brillow, if he's aware that Brillow is the one casting the scry, isn't there a likelihood he would choose to fail the save so that by
You
proxy
tell me,
he would?
Irk. Do you think, in all
Wouldn't work,
honesty,
no.
they would just know, oh yeah, that's just Brillow casting a spell, and they're gonna go, eyeball!
I mean, that's a good point. Because, well, does it say that they know who is casting it or no?
It says the
just
target
they-
must make
they
a
know
wisdom
that they're
saving
being
throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection. If the target knows you're casting the spell, they can fail the save throw voluntarily.
Got it. So they don't.
So if they pass it,
Okay.
then the spell fails. But if they fail it, then I know where they are.
Yes.
So
Okay. Gotcha. I was unsure if the way it was worded, if they like when you cast and they're forced to make the save, do they know that it's
Yeah.
you casting it?
if I know
Okay.
them, the save increases by a specific amount or decreases by a specific amount. But if
Yeah.
I don't know them, but if I have a connection to them, their save decreases by a specific amount.
Right.
So like if
right.
I have
Okay.
like part of their body, then their save would no matter what they roll, it would decrease by 10.
Gotcha.
The DC is
Okay.
19.
Yeah, so the DC's 19 because you've had firsthand, you've met the target.
Yeah.
So there's no minus, no plus.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's see. And what is this, a wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Cool. 10.
So I know exactly where they are.
Eh,
You know, well, you don't know exactly where they are. You know they're in the middle of the ocean.
Sorry.
But you can see them. That's not going to give you an exact location, though.
So what do I see when I see the spell?
You see him on deck, walking around. They're currently slashing their swords at a bunch of seagulls.
Yeah, that tracks.
So they're at sea.
They are at sea currently.
But they can't be that far out if there are seagulls.
That is
Because
correct.
seagulls have to stay somewhat close to shore, so. They're near a coastline. That's all we know. Does it let you listen in at all? Like, are you able to hear conversation?
It just says you can see and hear a particular creature you choose.
So I can
Oh.
hear.
You can hear, but
Okay.
you can only hear that creature.
Yeah.
Can't hear
Gotcha.
anyone else around it.
So do they say anything in 10 minutes that could let me know where they are?
For 10 minutes, they're swatting at birds. Go, stupid birds. Kotub is ours.
All right. I like Irkbluz know. They're probably still near Kotub, so we need to let them. And then can I since I could look around them as well, right? Can I see?
I don't believe you can look around. I don't know.
It says that.
It says instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell.
Mm.
But other than that, it says that you can see and hear a particular creature you choose. I don't believe you can just look around.
All right. Then I'm gonna say, you had it pretty much right there, dear Kotub. Let's see how much it's gonna cost to send a flock of birds. And then we also gotta
Okay.
stop by General Goods.
Sounds good.
All right, so you head to the guy with the messenger birds. As he walks in, he goes, "Oh, you're back."
So we figured out where they are through magic, but they're off of the coast of Kotub. At sea. They're at the sea near Kotub, the shores of Kotub.
Right. I have a few different kind of birds I can send. Pricing varies, but you did say that they would attack the birds on sight, correct?
So what is the cheapest birds that you don't care about, but that could still make the journey?
Yeah,
we will
no.
give you-
So there's your problem. I care about all my birds. They are an investment, and they are a very big hassle to train. So if
Even
they are
if
going, what were you gonna say?
And I pull out a diamond worth 5,000 GP.
You have another one?
I have 10 of them.
Oh my
I
god,
bought them all. I got them from Borthos, remember?
that's right. So you pull out one
What
that's worth
now?
5,000.
One now and one when the message is delivered.
Says, "Holy cow!" He looks at it. This is the real deal.
I'm the brother of Brillow Acre.
Well,
I know my way around money.
Bramble. So you like gambling then?
Well, I'm sending a flock of pigeons to a bunch of orcs that are gonna kill your birds. What do you
Not
think?
for 5,000, you're not. A flock of pigeons isn't gonna get you very far. I've got one bird in mind that I can send you. He whistles, and you see
birds.
a silver raven perch onto his arm. He says, "This is a figurine of wondrous power. It's the silver raven. It can be used over and over again and can deliver messages like an animal messenger. It is also nearly indestructible. Unless you have incredibly powerful magic, it's not going to be taken down lightly."
Oh, that's perfect.
He says, "And luckily your 5,000 gold diamond covers exactly that."
All right, and I give him the diamond.
He takes the diamond, and he tells the bird to take your message and deliver it to the location that you specified.
You know, if I wasn't a gambler,
I have the message as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna post it in free to post.
Okay. As it will go ahead and begin to fly off at incredible speeds. It should be there within the day.
All right.
Is
Thank
there
you.
Anything else I can do for you today?
I hate you, Irk. I hate you so much. I really, I thought you were. I hate you. Like I hate you. Like it's lucky that this doesn't matter, but I hate you.
I'm gonna show the stream for anyone who wants to see this. This is the map.
You drew a penis to send a whole bunch of orcs to.
No, it's a map.
Map.
I labeled it.
Is you.
This is map.
It's so Irk.
It's so good.
Can we put that shit in free to post?
I
Yeah.
hate it. We did.
Meet us here, love Earth.
Sorry, you drew an not an armadillo. What's
Guys,
the thing?
can't you tell by
what's-
looking at it? That's a loxodon. That's
Goodness
retcon.
gracious.
I was gonna say that Pokemon where that uses spoons to make people sleep, but like the first version of
Oh,
them.
Alex.
Are you talking about Drowsy?
Yes, drowsy.
That's a dead
No.
Drowsy.
No,
Exactly.
Alakazam has the spoons.
No, I'm talking about the first one, which also had spoons.
No, it didn't. Drowsy didn't have
Sorry, the
spoons.
Sorry, the one in the middle. I thought it did. Sorry,
No.
the one before the spoons. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
you're
off
right.
topic, guys. That was great.
We go-
I love
Yeah.
that.
No. I love you, Eric. But fuck you. I like again the way that Jade says it to the DM. Lovingly, fuck yourself.
That's fair.
Lovingly.
I did just make you drop 5,000 gold.
Wow.
That's the message that got sent. There it is. There's Drowsy.
You wait.
they'll
but
pick it
DM,
up.
You
I
know
think
that
if it were
that's, like,
any
the
more-
perfect thing, right? Like,
No,
that-
genuinely,
that-
if it were any more complex than that, it would not get through. They'd be like,
A quick cutscene
Yeah.
over to the orcs. They're looking at the bird and they go,
Oh, I know where to go.
like, which part of the penis do we go to? I don't know. It looks like you go just at the base here, next to the testicles.
why didn't
you just say so?
Just behind the testicles next to the taint.
All right, everybody,
We-
circumcision.
Obsession.
Lovingly, Eric. Your lucky money doesn't mean anything.
With
Okay,
that,
you know what?
Money doesn't mean anything.
I would like to point out, I
Oh,
was
wait.
not the one. I was not the one who designed the continent of the world that we're on. I would
You're
very
right.
lovingly like to point out
I
that
designed
that
the
was
continent
not
to look more like America,
Oh,
or
so
Africa,
Florida.
America or Africa-esque.
Holy shit, the world does look like a penis with a pair of saggy balls.
No, it
You ever,
doesn't.
you ever have a?
It
You
does.
ever have the world? You ever have your world look like a penis with a pair of saggy balls?
saggiest balls, like attached with like a dick ring.
Guys,
Like, it
that's just Squidward talking from the side, okay? That's all it is.
You based this map on America, right?
It was supposed to be
Do you have some, like,
America-esque.
Is there like something you feel for America?
I just
I
realized
love
it.
America.
This does look like a floppy dick with a saggy pair of balls.
All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's continue on.
Oh my god, it is!
You know
All
what?
right.
The God Killer broke free. You guys are too late. Freyhole got
We all
destroyed.
So I
That's
go
fair.
to all right,
Lucy's
before we
dead.
leave,
Congratulations.
I go to
Does he swallow
No,
the
my
dick
wife
ring?
is asking to look at the map now. What have you guys done? You can see the map on your phone.
What do you mean? What? You haven't done anything bad. The
I
map.
hate all of you.
we
At the
go
very top.
we-
You'll see world. Don't laugh. All of you guys suck.
All right, we go to General Goods to pick up the magic shit.
Yeah.
You go to General Goods. You pick up the magic stuff.
Random.
Hold on.
Sorry for my language stream.
Whatever.
Sorry, chat.
Is thank you.
DM,
Peter.
this is
You know
your
what?
turn to say respectfully, fuck all
I
you
was gonna
guys.
say, respectfully, fuck all of you.
There it is.
Do you have any magic shields, by the way, so I could give it to you, let Linnea borrow it?
Well, this is low. Yeah, you know what? You got 32 items. That's what you get.
32? Perfect.
No magic shields, unfortunately.
All right. Well, if you don't see us, well,
Then I'm going to assume you're dead.
Wait. This is a new day, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but you spent all of your like spell slots.
No, I understand. Could I possibly use my gas queen for the day? My gas queen's thing.
What's your Guest Queen's ability?
The one to reroll.
What are you trying to reroll?
The 1d100 if I can.
No, because that I believe is only for D20 rolls. I can read it and double check. Because you have the golden hourglass, allowing them to reroll one failed attack roll, saving throw, or ability check each day, storing the old roll within the gem. The user must turn the gem like a miniature hourglass as a bonus action. To deactivate it, when the gem is flipped again, you must use the roll you replaced earlier.
Wait, it doesn't say that. That's the golden
What-
one. It says the character gains a limited foresight, can reroll any one roll per day.
That's I don't have a gem like that.
No, it's not the gem I'm using. I'm using the Gas Queen's Blessing.
Oh, the Gas Queen's
Temporal-
Blessing. Is that the one that you
Temporal
took?
right- Yeah, I told you I took it. That's the feat that I took. And then my level 12 feat was Resilient Constitution.
And it says what roll can be rerolled?
It says you can choose reroll any one roll per day, attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
So then this wouldn't count towards that because it does have to be an
Man.
attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Understand. I was trying. Drowsy.
So if you don't mind, I'll be heading down to the tip of the continent. I'll be walking along the shaft there for a bit.
You know, I've kind of realized that after.
Was there an eruption?
Yeah, one of the volcanoes down at the tip. I decided to go ahead and explode. What about do a lot of cleanup?
Just make sure you keep it off your chin.
Off your chin?
With that, you guys go back to the Guest Queen's tomb.
Do we?
But
I kind of want to.
I want to teleport us
Okay.
to the forest where we met Galahop.
The Almighty Forest?
Isn't that near
Freyholt?
yeah, isn't
it's
that
like
the
a-
forest,
Just
like,
on the
bordering
edge.
Yeah,
It's
I
like a
want to go
half
to like
deuce.
the trip. Yeah,
It just depends on where in the Almighty Forest. You could do it like right on the edge
I'm
of
going to
Freyholt.
like basically the edge of Freyholt.
Okay. So then yeah, you absolutely like can do teleport via plants there.
And then I ask Irk, hey, could you use Galahop's whistle?
Irk actually gave it to Linnea, so she would have it.
And Linnea's with us. I forgot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it says,
so-
Hey, Linnea,
no,
can you
I
call
don't want
Galahop?"
to.
God damn it.
Linnea uses the whistle.
And also, before we left, I make sure to give every single gold I have left to my brother. And I give him 3 diamonds.
Okay. He goes,
Holy cow. The amount of Gamp savings I can have now.
Remember, it's for my family and you to live happily,
Right,
not gamble.
right. But I could get so much more.
It doesn't matter. You remember what you promised me on our parents.
Ah, fine.
the whistle is blown as Galahop arrives.
And I give him my shears.
You give Galahop your shears?
No, my brother.
Oh.
The
Yes.
shears left to me by my master.
Yeah. Yes.
Brillow, this. You really want to give this to me?
Well, I want something for my if I have kids to come back to have. But if I come back for it, I'm gonna need it back.
Wow. Brillow, I'll make sure to hold on to these and keep them safe.
He immediately starts just scratching the back of his neck with them.
And the final thing I want to give you, maybe my son can wear this one day, or daughters, is my last spare change of clothes.
I wonder if he has any if he notices that I have the horns. By the way,
He does. He just doesn't say anything about it.
Oh yeah, this is these horns are part of the magic that I cast on the beach.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
As I give him a hug, I like hit him in the head with them. By
He goes,
accident.
"Ow,
Ah,
ow."
sorry.
It's all
Sorry.
right.
As you're leaving, you can see that he's like sitting down. There's a steak in front of him, and he's using your scissors to cut the steak.
My kids better get clean scissors from you.
These work wonders. Yeah, they will. I'll clean them eventually.
Promise on my parents. Our
Yeah,
parents.
yeah, whatever.
I swear I'm gonna kill him.
You guys make it back to Freyholt, and you summon Galahop. As Galahop arrives, she begins to speak. Well, let me get this back up. There we go.
You have summoned me.
Hey, Galahop. Long time no see. We missed you.
And I have
But-
also missed your company.
We're about to fight the God Killer.
I see.
The Beast World's already been destroyed. I think.
The Beastlands. Yes.
The Beastlands. The Beastlands have been destroyed. I believe a lot of the, as I just point like to the space because I forget what it's called in character. Something played, troll played. The troll played.
The astral plane.
Exactly.
Many
If you-
worlds have fallen. That I do know. What is it
If
you
you
wish
could
to
help s-
ask?
If you could help support us in our fight against the God Killer, I'd appreciate it. Any way you can.
I
I
cannot.
don't want you to fight because I don't want you to sacrifice your forest. But if you could give us any blessings, anything, we'd appreciate it.
I do not have any blessings that would last on you before you fought this creature. All I can give you in this moment is my thanks. You are doing the one thing that I cannot. I protect the forest, but you are protecting this world and all of the others that still stand. If I,
I
am
offer
to
my
offer,
arm. Oh, sorry,
Hmm?
go ahead. I offer my arms in like a hug to say goodbye.
thank you, Brillow. If I am to offer one thing, it would be this. As I feel when the God Killer is slain, or if he's not, this world will be no more. Therefore, I have nothing left to protect.
Hey,
I
what do you
offer
mean by-
you my horn, if you do choose to take it.
Thank you. Thank you. When I come back the next time, if I come back, well, when I come back, I'll be able to restore it. I've
She
gotten
shake-
stronger since last seen
She
me.
shakes her head.
When my horn is gone, my life will be over. It is the last remnant of me that tethers me to this world. And as I said, whether the God Killer is slain or not, I believe my purpose will be done, and this world will be void.
What do you mean void?
She looks around before looking back to you.
You will know soon enough. Do you accept my offer?
I look at Irk. Irk, what do you think? Linnea, what do you think?
If it help us save whole world, then maybe. Besides, we can protect forest.
sorry. But we need anything that we could get. And you are one of the first friends I made in this world. Honestly, you're probably one of my first friends in general. I'll miss you. I wish I was stronger that I wouldn't need your horn. But I can't say that.
I'm sure we will meet again in another life.
She leans down, ready for you to chop her horn off.
I tried to tug at it a little bit, but I'm not strong enough. Eric?
Yeah, Irk will like kind of lean down and grasp the horn. Are you ready?
Please, send me back to the Sun Elves.
In Orcish, she's gonna say, "Die with honor," and pull the horn.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, imagine I whiff this.
It's a 1, and you just pull hair off the tail.
Oh.
Wrong spot.
It's like the one Key and Peele sketch where he's like, "Oh, you need to kill me," and he just like, like he like shoots him in the leg or something.
Stabs him like
No, no.
Lucky.
Critical failure.
No. Okay, I'm using lucky. Fuck. That's
No,
a
no,
nat
you have
one.
your own.
He kills Galahad.
Don't you have your inspiration?
He just punches Galahad in the face.
You do have that inspiration I gave you.
Oh yeah, no, I'll use that. 100%.
Wait, would he be able to use it next session or no?
No, not next session. But
Alright.
yeah, you just look out Galahad die with honor, and you just punch him right across the face.
Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
I'm sorry,
Apparently I
Galahad.
need it. Oh my god. Okay.
19.
That makes it a
19. That...
You grab onto the horn, and with a quick tug, you just snap the horn off. Galahad sends out a shout of pain before collapsing to the ground, eyes remaining wide open as she lies dead in front of you.
Wait, what the fuck?
Her body
Yeah,
slowly beginning to disintegrate into specks of light.
as she's disintegrating, I put 2 gold coins on her eyes just in case.
That's fair. With a unicorn's horn, it can be used as a spell casting component in a wish spell. Other than that, touching the horn once a day will allow you to cast Heal or Resurrection on the on another creature. So if you touch it, you either get the Heal spell cast on you, or you touch it and you can cast Resurrection on somebody.
Oh shit, that's really good.
I'm sad that we had to do this. Like, out of character.
Yeah, that felt really bad. But like the advantage of having this is so good that it's like I kind of can't not, you know.
Yes, you can. Was Linnea there?
Yeah, Linnea
Because
watched
Linnea
it.
would. Yeah, Linnea.
I think Linnea would have killed us for this. Linnea would not happen.
We'll say if Linnea went down to the well.
Okay, Linnea didn't know. Fine.
This will be our secret, Eric.
Sorry if you watch the recording later, bud.
Wow.
Linnea says,
guys
"Where did you
really-
get the horn? It's so pretty." Oh, we broke it off, Galahad.
We killed
Yeah.
Galahad and then
Just-
we took his horn.
Just don't use the whistle anymore. That's all we gotta say.
Whistle not work so good.
We broke the whistle, so we called Galahad.
Dang, that's kind of fucked. I kind of hate how this came full circle, but that's okay, you know. If it saves the world, like.
You guys saved Galahop when she was on the verge of dying,
Yeah.
and it came back to you
Her
guys
saving
having
the-
to kill her, saving the world
we're the
and
ones.
needing to kill her.
Well, we
Can't
didn't
believe
need
Urk had the
to.
old Yeller the unicorn. I mean,
But you didn't
honestly
even
though,
hold the
Urk
unicorn.
No.
killed the unicorn.
Murdered them.
That's just how it happened. Just like he selfishly killed Gareth's family.
I mean the way that I see it, right? Or I guess the way that Urk sees it is like Galahop has made their charge in defending this particular grove for the Sun Elves, right? And that has been like their whole existence as a unicorn up to this point. But now not just the grove is threatened, but the entire world. And so they know like the one thing they can do to help us stop it is by sacrificing themselves. And so it's like on a level, yeah, you know, from one more. So it's like, okay, we won't let this go to waste, and we'll make sure that your grove doesn't burn down, you know, to the best of our ability. But it does feel shitty because it's like the way that it's come about full circle is like we saved your life and now we're the one.
DM,
So it's
respectfully, fuck us.
Yeah.
fuck everybody.
Respectfully, fuck us.
With that, do you descend back down into the well?
Yeah.
Brillow is gonna like
Well-
try to steady himself before he goes.
Is there
down.
any sign of the orcs on the horizon?
Not at the moment, and it would take them a lot
Okay.
longer to get there than just a few hours.
Well, I mean, if they paint their ship yellow, I don't know.
I don't know if the ship would be able to go on land. That's the problem.
Well, because
Well, that's
isn't there
why
a
they
river
keep-
that cuts through the
That's fair.
like that
There
goes
is.
right up to Freehold? Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
right.
figuring. I
Green
up
marked
to
on the
the
map.
go on land.
Yeah, I was about to say if they paint it green, it'll go on land, or purple will go in the sky.
Well, no, if it's purple, it goes invisible. That's how it works.
Just a bunch of floating
And if it's
orcs.
blue, do they fly?
I think if they believe it flies hard enough, then it flies.
Then it
That's
flies.
generally how it works. Yeah. Orc
So,
logic.
you guys will descend back down into the well then. When you do,
Mm-hmm.
you see Jade, Gareth, and a Loxodon come through the portal.
It can't be.
Says, "Hey guys, I didn't get paid enough, so I'm here."
We gave you 2 gold for the afterlife. How much more do you want?
Yeah, that wasn't enough.
Did you get into debt?
No,
How?
I didn't get into debt. They just said I was too depressing, and they sent me back.
Private Dickface. Is that really you?
He says,
Urk's having a
Yes,
banger of a
Urk.
session.
"It's me, Ratcon."
Bring it in, buddy. And he's gonna
Right,
try and
incite
get him in a
that.
bear hug.
Oh no.
He hugs him, and he goes, "Ugh." He doesn't feel as strong as he did before.
Death really took something out of you, huh?
Could,
Says,
could I insight?
"Yeah,
Could I insight this?
sure, if you want.
Don't get disintegrated next time.
I'll
'Cause
try not
bad
to."
for
Remember,
you.
he got disintegrated, and I'm just like, how?
Well, Jade and Gareth did say they were going to work on a spell that could help Pete the God Killer. Who else to bring back than the one and only Retcon?
Exactly. See, you wouldn't understand, Brillow.
With the insight, Brillo, I actually have to roll a deception. Hold on.
Not a natural one. Yes.
Oh my god!
Silvery Barbs, my free cast of the day,
So,
with the wild
Alright.
magic staff. I'm kidding.
With the
Uh,
wild magic staff.
No, I'm kidding.
are you silvery
I-
barbing though?
You know what? Actually, yeah, with the wild magic staff. Fuck it.
Yes.
We ball.
Fucking we
Okay.
ball. Let's go.
Here we go, guys.
Wait, first.
Actually, I
you need to see if
I
it
can
goes
see
through.
he's silvery barbsing.
You can see that he's silvery.
Okay.
barbsing.
Counterspell.
Yeah, this stack is getting crazy.
I still
The
have to do the
stack's
wild
getting
magic
crazy.
search though.
Let's see.
9680
Do we ball?
681.
Wait, is this the first time we've had like a silvery barb counterspell interaction since like the tournament?
Yes.
I think
PvP
so.
wise, yes.
Oh, and that
Yeah.
is my last third level spell slot.
Well, don't worry. We have one more night to rest.
DM, and as you go to sleep, the God Killer shows up.
Erk's just gonna run out there his underwear, yeah?
Oh, hold on. DM looks
no.
married.
How
This is
bad?
bad.
How bad is this?
Oh,
Are we
no.
dead?
1, 2,
Did we fuck this up?
4, 5, 6. All right, I need a D6 roll. Give me a second.
Or 1d6.
What do you mean?
I
What do you
got
mean?
this.
Hey,
Oh,
hey DM,
Thank-
what's
thank-
going on?
Thank you, Brillow. Okay.
Thank you.
3, 4, and 5. So that's all of you except for Retcon.
Sorry, what?
What do you mean?
Some magic items nearby absorb its owner and become an artifact. All of you are absorbed into your god-killing weapons, and that is where we're going to end the session.
What the fuck?
Hold on, I gotta type this out in free to post.
Oh
We got
no.
absorbed into our god killer weapons and what?
And that is where we're going to end the session.
God
You've
damn it,
been
Brillo.
absorbed into the god-killer weapons, and the weapons have become artifacts.
Huh? What does that even mean?
If real gambling is the friends we made along the way.
We're all dead now.
Hold on, I'm gonna check something.
Oh, Brillo, why?
Unfortunately, Brillo, I need
Yeah?
you to roll me a d2. Gareth, I also... So this is going to... because you have the God-Killing Shears, but you also have the Wild Magic Staff, it's going to be one or the other for you.
Oh, and since I have
You
the
rolled a
god
1.
gap in the
You didn't get absorbed into your Shears. You got absorbed into the Wild Magic Staff.
oh
I think
fuck.
that's fitting.
That's not good.
There's an Elder Elemental in that God Killer staff and that Wild Magic Staff.
Oh my god. No.
So Brillo killed the party as a fuck it we ball moment.
Well,
Dude,
good thing we can reroll time.
So
No, I can't because I'm in a staff and I don't have access to my scroll.
what is in that staff is technically considered a primordial.
Oh, good.
That
I'm
is
sure
my
that
God.
won't be
older
bad.
than the gods.
Our one final attempt to talk to the god, something that can save us.
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna end the session.
You
We'll see what happens next week. Looks like
gee, I
it
just-
looks like next week's not gonna be the last session, guys. We got some stuff to do.
we have to
You see-
un-TPK ourselves. here.
I told you that this might not be the last session. It just depends on you guys. And Brillo definitely
No,
made
it doesn't
sure.
depend on you guys. It depends on Brillo. It depended on fucking Brillo.
Okay.
See, actual gamblers
The
do
the
not
best
quit.
part is though, the only one left not in a weapon right now is Luther, aka
Fucking
Retcon.
Luther. What a goddamn bastard.
All from a silvery barbs.
That's not from the Silvery Barbs.
No,
That
that
was-
was
that
that
was
was what
from the
caused
Silver
the
Barbs.
spell. Yeah. 'Cause you have
Well-
to
Oh
cast
yeah,
the
that
spell with the Wild
was.
Magic
God
Staff, yeah.
fucking damn it.
If that isn't our party in a nutshell, I don't know what the fuck is.
Advantage to Brillo.
I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
Brillo is
Mr.
asleep.
Brillo.
I
Linnea
have to
needs to-
know what got absorbed with us. Is it just our just us and the rest of our shit is just lying on the floor, or is it anything we were holding?
It just says it absorbs its owner and becomes an artifact. So I'm going to assume it absorbs everything else you had with you.
Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad.
Dude, you say that. We're in our weapons.
Yes.
We're gonna die.
But I have a scroll of astral projection.
And I have a wish horn.
I have a wish
Unfortunately,
scroll.
your scroll of astral projection isn't going to work in there because you're not in another plane of existence. You're in the weapon.
Well, hold on, DM. Hold on. I'm technically in a plane of existence. I'm in the material plane right now. Inside a weapon. I can project myself to another plane of existence, testically speaking.
Sorry, what?
Testically.
Testically?
Tastically speaking.
You know, as one does.
Right?
They testically speak.
So
like,
in a sense, I would say yes, you are correct, but it would have to be other than the material plane, and the weapon would go there with you in it.
that's fine. I can work with this.
Oh God!
No,
please, no.
that's so
I
true.
can work
Like,
with this.
That's...
I would like to intimidate my weapon into letting me out.
Why don't before we call it? Why don't I describe what each of you see in your weapons?
Yes.
Oh, did you want me to roll?
That'd be really cool.
So wait, me and Gareth are together now, technically, since the staff is one, right?
Well, no, the staff is currently in.
Two
No,
separate
my
things, but it's the same primordial.
Gareth, is your staff still connected?
The knowledge staff and the God Killer
Killer
staff
staff.
are connected. Yes.
Yeah. So that
And
means
this
you.
is the same primordial. Sorry.
The primordial is only inside of the wild magic staff. But Gareth, you can travel freely between those two staves because they're connected. They are
Oh.
considered one weapon.
Oh, this could be fun.
It's in Gareth and Brillow session.
So we're gonna start with what Brillow sees. Brillow, you wake up on a floating island. What almost looks to be the elemental chaos. Different colors of lightning shooting all around you. You literally watch as elements are being created and destroyed almost at just not in tandem with anything, just at a whim. You see black clouds swirling in the distance that begin to rain glass upwards. Nothing here makes sense. But there's a shadow that looms over you, as standing behind you is a primordial. One made of solid obsidian. One that should have died long, long ago.
Before I see him, I'm gonna just say one thing.
What do you say?
Son of a bitch. Damn it, Gareth!
And then you turn around and see this primordial. Its stone, its skin seems to be made of obsidian stone, and its eyes of a dark purple hue that almost stare right through you. It speaks in a tongue you don't recognize.
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay, I gotta skedaddle.
Jade, you want me to say yours real quick then, or do you want me to wait till next session?
I don't actually mind either way. Actually, let me stew on it for the week.
You can throw ideas out to me if you want. So I'll describe these
sure.
guys to you in private, and then we'll do it next week. So we're going to go ahead and sign off then. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It has been a great session, so we're going to go ahead and go and sign off one by one. Let's start with Irkbluz.
Help! I'm trapped in my hammer.
Jade.
This is map, and meet us in the middle of the shaft.
This is a pretty good impression.
Brillow!
Yeah.
Say bye.
Gareth!
I can take it.
Linnea! And I've been your GM. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week when we have a very, very chaotic session of
Was
the God
that
Killer
Gareth
campaign.
in the closet?
I think so. Oh.
Alright.
Say
Alright,
goodnight,
out of
everybody.
character.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.